started soon.
Nope, we're good.
What we're at?
We're live.
should be.
You see us. Hi.
Maybe.
Hello.
Oh.
I have tears in my eyes.
Hello.
Hello.
It's thinking. Yep, we're good.
It's
We're
thinking.
good.
Hi.
Whoa.
15 episodes. We still have not figured this shit out.
Buttons are hard.
Buttons are hard.
Let's see, what are we gonna roll for today? A 19!
Hey.
Okay, it's a good day.
Do you know like in the original Star Wars TV shows, the consoles they all did their science stuff on was made out of candy?
Star Wars?
Star Trek?
Star Trek. On the original television show.
Oh, the buttons.
Yeah, the buttons are made out of candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because it's cheaper than getting plastic.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, buttons.
Thanks for the anecdote here.
Go on.
Hello.
Incredible.
That was Thursday.
Holy, it is noon.
And
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to
You didn't
episode.
bring it up to share?
I have one left.
Stop! Let's keep going!
Welcome to episode 15 of our Endless Sky campaign, the Starlight Battalion. Last we left off, jumping
yeah.
right in. I don't think we have any announcements. I want to say apologies for the late uploads on our YouTube videos. We're working on it. We'll get our shit together at some point. Just not yet.
That's me. Yeah. I got full responsibility.
I texted Chris like on Thursday, like, "Hey, is the last episode up?" Just, oh shit.
I'm like,
I wondered why
there's something in the back of my head, and I was just
2
like,
hours goes by. It is now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, "Are you ready for bed?" I'm like,
I think I
"Did you
would
download the
upgrade our
episode?"
internet.
Like as we're shutting down our computers, he's like, "Hold on."
I'm so happy we upgraded our internet because doing
Yeah.
that every week is just.
So where do we leave off again?
Yeah. So last we left off.
I truly don't remember.
Yeah, in our last session.
I wasn't really here.
Yeah, I think we're all kind of not really here last week.
Uh,
Last we left off, the Starlight Battalion made their way into the somewhat territory of Theseus. Session prior, but kind of relevant. You ended up at a kind of a wayward tavern where you met up with some old acquaintances, got a little bit of information, and then continued on your journey. We started off the last session with a little bit of travel and a little bit of conversation between the party members. There was some conversation between, I believe it was more on Wade's history and his family. I don't remember what we just talked about. But I remember it was important because I remember thinking that I wish Colby was here to be
We
part of this
talked about-
conversation.
We ended up
Here
Apollo.
about his family.
Yeah.
about tier.
That's right. I said, yep.
And Apollo as well. I think there's some
Just
stuff
kind
we
of
talked
like
about.
the
Yeah,
fact
it's a
that
lot
we
of-
can't go to Dendar because they're after you, Apollo.
Yep, that's what exactly.
Oh, and you guys had some
And also...
theories about what
Let me
was
check my
going on.
notes.
This is Caroline.
That's right. You guys had some
Yes.
theories about what was going on with Ego Vex, what was happening on the belt with Ironfell, and then with
We.
Altor.
Yeah, we have a theory.
Apollo
Yeah.
received a message that mentioned Wade being the only son of Tyr. So you received a message about Wade and the fact that he is the son of Tyr and that he would have a bigger role to play. And Apollo doesn't know what that means. And that person who told you not to tell anyone, and then you told us.
Ooh.
I'm in trouble.
With your
That's right.
government.
So there's a full paragraph.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Couple sentences.
I think it was like most of our last episode
Yeah.
really was you guys were having a lot of conversation in character about basically kind of piecing all the puzzle pieces together that you've come across so far in this campaign and trying to make some connections between yourself and the
So
overall.
you're talking to someone who's warning you about Wade and knows about Wade.
Who's in your DMs?
Who
I didn't
you?
even think about
How do they know who I am?
Cracks a code and it says you up.
Send pictures.
Listen, we've all been there.
Yeah, and then
All been
after,
down there.
so further along the journey, you guys ran into a storm, which,
Oh yeah.
thanks to some good teamwork, you were able to make your way through. And then we ended with, as you were nearing the kind of the end of your journey, you came across a merchant vessel that was being carried by 2 pirate ships. A battle ensued. A lot of the pirates were able to take out rather easily, and then there was one that gave you a little bit of trouble. However, you were able to decimate one of the ships.
Die.
My prepped guiding bolt
Yeah.
before he could cast fly on himself.
Yeah. You managed to destroy one of the ships, however, took the other one under your own banner as a well-placed hypnotic pattern rendered half the crew useless.
Finally worked.
Yeah. And you guys now have a secondary ship under your command.
we're
You're
gonna
currently towing behind you. And we ended the last session with you arriving at the Freeloy Collective, and you got a description of what it actually looks like, as last time you kind of came into one of the hearts of it, rather than the seeing it from the outside. So you got a description of that. You were brought into the chambers of Caldina.
By the way, I still dream about it. It's like a honeycomb.
Yeah.
Like, can you just quickly, like, it's like
It
a
was it was a
honeycomb,
large tower.
and then
Yeah.
our ship went into it.
Yeah. So
And it's bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Like
what it
tortoise.
was the original island is somewhere in the center.
Yeah,
And
and
it's
they
kind of close where
built out
Caldina
of it.
is. Yeah, and that's like where the lava comes from. And then basically
There's
they just
lava?
yeah, Caldina's workshop has lava on the
I also
outside.
missed the lava part. I also missed the lava part. Oh, shit.
That's why it's so hot there.
Workshop.
I remember the lava.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
It was the very first time we went.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's lava
I'm
on the
having a
outside and then
struggle,
running through the inside.
Like, piecing that place is the same place.
Yeah.
Oh, because
Yeah.
of the teleportation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we guys teleported into it last time, and you guys just like
This
saw the
session
lava
will
in the
solidify
cavern.
that for me.
Gotcha.
But,
Yeah.
but
Next session, you better have
we
it down.
just got in here.
Otherwise, we get vetoed out.
Yeah, so the
You would die. Just kidding.
You'd be doing me a favor.
yeah, so the Freeloy, it's basically, it was a honeycomb structure. Basically, as each group and each kind of school came in, each one built their own basically workshops that continued to just coil around each other
Yeah.
into this now giant, dangerous looking structure, but is basically was built by a bunch of crazy engineers. So
Cool.
yeah, so you have this like the whole inside of it, like just from the outside, it just kind of looks like a almost like a scrap metal weird. They like the shipping crates that homes that people make like on the docks where it kind of just like extend everywhere. But on the inside, it is all built with the idea of these huge ships being able to come in and out because people's workshops are all over the place.
That's so cool.
So it is a city that was built starting from a core and just worked its way out in a honeycomb shape. So you have these like random like layers of innovation from the outside in, or sorry, the inside out.
Just so dope. Okay.
Reminds me of the fucking the city in Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the skull out of nowhere.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Except it's not a skull; it's just a
Big pillar.
and the actual organic stone is a very small section of it. It's basically the whole thing is just a metal structure.
Damn.
So do we know how to get? We're
We
being led
got,
to
we,
kill
no,
David,
we
right?
got there.
Yeah,
we
we
actually
got
got
the
there.
last thing that we
my
saw-
last note is Caldina, because
Nice.
we said hi.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then we
we-
stopped.
We ended the last really ended it with you guys being escorted into her office by
Yeah.
her blue dragonborn bodyguard, and she was working on some documents. Looked up, saw you, and basically made a comment on you guys finally showing up.
Can you remind me just what Caldina looks like?
Yeah, she is a reddish kobold.
Okay. Oh,
Um,
she's a kobold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, I forgot. See, I forgot.
yeah, she's a kobold.
Dragon sister.
Yes.
And she's got like a rusty gray skin with these flame tattoos that kind of go up of her, starting like dense from her fingertips and making their way up her arms.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she has like these workshop glass, like welder's goggles, like across the top of her head,
Cool.
and a cigar that never gets lower,
Cool.
like an arcane cigar.
Dope.
Should I? Oh, I have it. Yeah.
Dope.
I'm not gonna use them. I have it on the table in front of me.
Yeah, you can use it.
Helps her get in character.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy her a cigar, an actual cigar.
I want to chew on a real cigar.
Arcane
What? Is that arcane poof?
Yeah. Very keen.
So, we returned.
Brained today.
I feel like we're all in a weird place today.
I'm just a little bit smooth brained today.
I'm still laughing at Magic Boof. That's just so funny.
And that's where we returned.
Yeah.
Escaldina looks up across all of you.
Arcane Boo.
I concur.
Fuck you.
Well, you finally returned.
Yeah, I mean, that place was fucking crazy! I mean,
Oh, Golden. Yes.
Golden?
Yeah. Golden was fucking nuts. I was like, what place? What, okay.
What was the name? The name.
Golden Sea.
like for a few good
Bird.
seconds? No. Hours? I was pretty sure we would find, like, the corpse of your friend there.
Yeah.
But instead, we found.
But look at who we brought!
We're both on either side of.
Yeah.
About
You see Belle.
I-
their butt out a little bit.
I shake my staff so some
hilarious.
stars come out of it, and it's like a little poof, and the stars like go over her like a.
I thought my torch
Just
was
like
like a
glitter in the
highlighter.
end.
effect. Like a spotlight look comes down.
You see Belle's.
This is the most effort we've put into anything in a while.
God.
You have the 3 short ones and then the 3 tall ones in the back. And you're like,
Caldina, and we killed a fucking god!
damn.
We did that for Belle and you. Help! We need something.
She's, what? And you see Belle's like looking up at all the stars, just. Dean, where do you find these people? Just, Griff, like,
Don't let her fool you. She was very grateful when we pulled her out of the fucking dungeon.
wow, shocker, she's not grateful for anything.
She said thank you at least one time. Did she?
Did she?
No, I don't think she did.
I didn't?
I think
she
she
did.
might
I
have.
did.
She did.
She
I think it was once.
Once.
No,
It
don't
was
think-
kind of like a thanks.
It was,
still thank you.
I would have gotten out.
It was really
It was-
cool
yeah.
though. You know,
Yeah.
Belle
I'll
gives
figure
off
that
like
out.
those
It was
cool
you.
vibes.
Like you know the dragon tattoo kind of vibe.
Yeah, like
She
don't
hit us with
fucking
that
talk
thank
to
you
me.
butt. She added a butt after it. Just like thank you, butt.
This devolved very quickly.
She just. Did you get some body modification or something? I didn't think you were into piercings. Fuck you. They're not piercings.
Yeah.
Something we need to talk about.
There's a lot that was happening there.
There, in fact, there's a lot that was happening there.
Like,
People turning into pigs.
I've traveled quite a bit as a navigator, but I've never seen it like anything. And especially, I'm also a druid, and I think I'm attuned to nature, and nature was really wacky. Nature was not right.
It was really zany there.
Should be goofy.
And then
Can we just kind of explain to her what
Yeah, I
actually
think-
happened
sure.
and what we saw and
Okay,
like
boys.
is there anything we don't want to tell her? I think we want to tell her everything about the
Yeah, I
trip.
think we can full
I
on.
mean,
Yeah.
I'd be fine.
Yeah, so
We've been excommunicated from Dendar. We need somebody.
I know.
she didn't tell her that part.
She doesn't know that.
Ah.
Still,
You just said it.
No, but we tell her basically about like what we found.
The trees were bleeding and
Trees
screaming.
had people in them.
And I think they
yeah.
had people in them because they tried to run away from their cult god.
Who was a big pig boy.
But honestly, I don't even know if the cult god was the reason for the things.
I think something
I think
caused the
there's-
cult god.
I think there's something going on down there with those rocks that are like in Belle's arms that are changing something there. Because you said that there were more magic users and there's something in the soil. There's a lot. There's more than just magic users.
And like we found one of those stones that's in like Belle's arm, the one that looks similar. Like it fell out of the god when we killed him. So it's somehow those are involved.
And it's just
I think they were called boons, no? That's what Mel called them.
Yes, that's what it was. Boom.
kaboom.
a boom.
You.
That's fine, I guess. I mean, yes.
So you actually found one.
But,
And you see Belle.
It's gone.
yeah, we did find one.
She goes, well,
It's gone.
kind of.
Kind of. We found.
It's been consumed by another.
Technically, we found 2.
Don't say that. They're not.
He's
Don't,
going to kill you.
she's gonna kill you. Don't say
And it's at
that.
this point that we all distance ourselves from it.
You see.
Well, we didn't know what it was when it fell out,
Well-
and we hadn't seen Belle yet either at that point.
Us 4 didn't know what it
We
was
didn't know.
when it fell
We
out.
did.
I don't know if
Big arm comes out.
Did you
and
know it
just
was a
swipe
boon?
everyone
I know.
to the side.
we didn't know what it was.
Wade kind of knew.
Donut.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
When the hell did you get a donut on
Did you guys raid the break room before you came in here?
You have a break room?
Why weren't we invited there sooner?
Yeah, I sniffed it out. We're on all fours in my
Did you
fucking
one
tail.
room-
I'm like,
One room office building with
my
just
tail
one
only
table.
straightens for food. It's like a homing signal.
My tail only straightens for nut.
This would be funnier
Scumbles
if
out
they
of the
knew what the
room.
character art looked like, so they could see the tech.
It would be.
It would be. That's fine. You're just gonna be
Macy, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
What's been going on?
I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
But I mean,
The break room was nice.
yeah, I mean, it did. We did end up touching it, and it did end up going.
But I'm pretty sure Belle can fill you in on the details.
End of story. We killed a god. We found Belle. Now she's here. We did the job.
You did do the job, I would say well.
And
very
more.
well done. Good job,
And
you.
more. I was like, that's a very Apollo thing to say.
That was very well done.
Good job.
I've been trying to copy other people and
Oh,
learn.
Good.
I suppose payment's due for good work. She returns mostly unharmed, a little bedazzled, but I don't think you can do about that.
To be fair, I think she's always been dazzled.
So,
A few cogs loose in that machine up there.
I believe we had an arrangement of modifying your ship.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
We've
But
thought.
can I add something
Go
to?
ahead. Yes, Ava.
This quest ended up involving us more than we intended to. And I don't think the threads that we found here we're done with. I would like whatever information you have as well on the boons, because you seem to recognize what they were.
Personally, no. It's so not Keldina's voice, and it's bothering me.
I
Whatever.
don't remember what her voice used to be, so.
Whatever.
Where's the cigar?
Yeah, you see?
Just keep it in. Just keep it in.
Yeah, just keep.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah, you say Belle, you see? Belle.
You're coming over here.
Just a skeleton,
In my business?
It's very serious, just skeletal kobold, just like.
Hey, man.
Oh my god.
Because I'm evil.
We might be taking a break a little early today.
Yeah, you're boo.
Yeah, you're rude.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Alright, that's it. I thought it was
You got a bonus. Is his shirt off? What's going on?
Oh, I hate you all. No, I personally don't know the boons myself, just what Belle rambles on about them. So just from what she's told me.
I mean, okay, you know about rocks. Anything about rocks?
Do I know about rocks?
Yeah, because it was a rock. It was a gem.
You know, I can't be mad because I hired you.
So you can still be mad.
You can still be mad.
You ever thought about rocks?
That's a business.
Yeah, rocks, you see?
Sorry. I
We're looking for
really want to know.
investors for
I want
rocks.
to know more.
That's okay.
Would you like to invest in my new company?
Rocks.
Rocks.
Okay.
See, at this point, like you guys look around, Belle's gone. She like made her way over to the
God.
side, and it's like she went further into
She went
the
to the
room.
break room.
Yeah, well, you see that there's a
Good
table
bonus
that's like
in there.
set up on the the side of like the so there's like a workshop table that you guys kind of noted last time you were here. That's like behind Keldina's office. That is so basically her desk is front and center. There's like this little opening area, and there's two stairwells kind of go up and behind her, where you see more of this workshop areas are. And you see Bella's made her way up on the left side,
It was
and
nice rescuing you.
there's like a long table back there, and you see she's like pouring herself a cup of coffee. You see Keldina looks back. Sure, help yourself. And she's
You guys have a nice relationship.
Seems very stable, not abusive whatsoever.
you see Isabel kind of turns around with her mug. despite this presentation, I can assure that they did the job rather well. They were right. I thought we were going to die several times, actually, since they got me out of the cell. But, Dean, we do have to talk about what exactly happened. So I was right. Just so you know, I was right. And she's...
What were you right about?
About the boons.
About the boons in general.
Okay.
The rocks.
The rocks, right? Okay.
That name is just not cool.
You mean? I missed it. Okay.
But as right as I am, I do think that we need to make some sort of safety measures, Dean. And she's like, the thing that is in you is the boons. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. She just kind of rolls her eyes. We can have that taken care of. So I guess in the meantime, thank you for bringing her back. And we'll set her up with her own laboratory again to continue your research.
Of course. Anything.
But yes, I know what you want. In the meantime, you want your payment.
Yes, please.
Well, per agreement, I have my ship docks over in Ironfell. They'll be able to make modifications to your vessel.
Ooh. Well, see, about that, we might have some trouble getting to Ironfell.
And why would that be?
Apollo?
We are asked. No.
I want Apollo to explain.
I put a staff. I mean, it's not like we don't know why.
No.
We really-
I want Apollo to give his
Okay.
2 cents here.
You have 2 cents.
Go on.
I give 2 silver pieces. My 2 cents, yes.
Go on.
Why must you make
I
it
take
make-
the 2 cents still.
Fucking whore. Well, there was an incident with the guard in Dendar, and they may or may not be looking for us and our ship.
He says us, but he mainly means him.
And Wade.
No.
Yes.
No.
That connection there's not fully
No.
made yet.
But that's
It's
included
made
in
And
us.
also, we don't need to tell Caldina that.
But it's also included in
Like,
us.
why tell
would
Caldina?
you said us, then wait. What? Am I not us?
Well, yeah, but then they tried to say just
Us
me.
and wait.
So I'm not going to be the only one that goes.
It's
No, I get what you're saying.
for sure 100% you.
It's like, that is the
It's
thing.
like 98%.
That's 100%.
No, it's like 100%
It's like
you.
98.
And then there's like an inkling that maybe.
We're unsure.
We're not unsure.
We're not unsure.
Because anything we've been so not unsure about is this.
No, I think there's a little bit of wiggle room as far as
Basically, he got himself in trouble, and now all of Dendar is trying to look for him and arrest him.
Where's
And
stickers?
because we're involved, they're also trying to find us. because they
Where's
think he's with us.
stickers?
So I
Where's
think it might be a
Why?
bit of a problem. We don't know for sure, though.
Did he learn some new words?
I will be fair. We really don't
In a
know
ball.
why
Yeah,
the
we don't
gods
know
are
the
after us. I do think there's something fishy going on, but we can't go there.
Yeah, you just hear stickers and my code is, I'm in danger! in Apollo's voice.
it was a setup.
I know it's a lot of information and you don't know us very well.
That
It
is
doesn't care
so
either.
hugely inconvenient.
Ah.
I love being
what
an
we're known-
inconvenience.
forget
It's
those.
what I'm known for the most.
Tis the life of Theseus.
Tis the life of.
Your title, Ava the Inconvenient.
Oh.
How uncouth of you.
Killed the Tia. Because she knows my
Choked on the cigar.
backstory.
The cigar ass is really getting to her.
Now you're gonna do the voice better.
Yeah.
Yay!
Cigar.
You're more a character now.
Well,
Very well.
Shut
Shut the fuck up. Ironfell would have been much more preferable. But a deal's a deal, and I have an agreement with one of the dock hands that can do some retrofitting. So I can hold up my end of the bargain,
Okay.
despite whatever shit you guys got yourself into.
Yep.
Do not bring that back on me, as I still maintain my business in Ironfell. Are we clear?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why we
Yeah.
don't want to go there and jeopardize your relationship.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's why.
It's 100% one.
Listen, we think about our partners very well.
I think
So-
she does sarcasm better than you do.
She does.
So what does this like retrofit thing like entail? Like what?
Well, per our agreement, I said I will give you access to my workshops. And as I initially planned to continue hiring, but we'll see how the future goes. With this, you'll be able to bring. I will supply the resources for one upgrade to your ship. Of what that means, you'll have to specify, so I can pass it on to my engineers. If you want something simple, like armor or a better engine, we can do that. If you want something more complicated, you have to let me know. We can draft and see what we can draft up.
I think we agreed on the cannon, right?
In the future,
No, we want to try and
We just got a cannon off of the other ship as well.
not slime, right?
Not that's
Okay.
his.
in the future,
That was Andrew's idea, by the way, not Apollo's.
Who's Andrew?
if you wish to, yes, in the future, if you wish to perform further upgrades, you'll have my facilities to do so. But you're gonna have to come up with the supplies or the coin yourself. This job paid for one upgrade.
Great. I actually want to say we actually have an extra ship. I was wondering if we could use her facility and we could
We take the cannon over here and then
take
we
the
put it over there.
we could put the cannons, and that ship has like engines. I wonder if we could take like and boost up ours and like take the plane. You know what I mean? Like
So you want to basically just scrap our
Bigger
little
ship.
ship?
Well, yeah, like on top of like the main
The
modification.
main
If
modification.
we since we have the supplies of a
we
second
have
ship,
a we have
if we
a
can just use those materials and kind of bolster ours
Make it bigger.
as well.
That could be doable if you want to completely scrap down this other vessel.
yeah, because it's small and we don't need it. But we got it was a
Well.
pirate. It was a pirate that was attacking a
don't have the
merchant,
wood,
and we
we don't
saved the
have anything
merchant.
else,
So we
so
took
it's
the
okay.
pirate ship.
The tree.
So
Well done. That would give you some supplies for
Yeah.
something perhaps additional. We'll have to
Yeah.
see what it is you have in mind.
okay, for sure. Thank you. That was all.
No.
So as far as like modification, I did have an idea because you know how last time when we were escaping Dendar, we kind of had some struggles there, right? I was thinking one, that new experimental engine thing is really cool where they can like kind of
Dimension
vamp
door?
somewhere. But I was thinking in the grand scheme of like space and ships, the distance of that is not great. It's like situationally awesome. But the thing I was thinking is, what if we had like some sort of like stealth cloak or like invisibility thing for the ship, so that if we're in a situation like that, we can just like, and then we just go, and then we can't really be followed anywhere.
The thing is, I've been covering our stealth with Pass Without Trace, and our god has been allowing me to do that on the ship to add a +10 to our ship's stealth.
True, but then
So,
but if we literally can't
dimension
be
door-
seen,
True, but someone can still perception check for invisibility, whereas Dimension Door we're 500 feet away. And I'm already giving like a +10. Like how much more stealth?
true.
Like it would give what it would be a plus bonus. To
Well, it could also
stealth?
help in like situations like Golden, where like we have the ship somewhere and no one else can like get to it because we know where it's at, or so we can like go to places where we might not want people knowing this.
True, I do like the idea that like we don't have to be there and this ship is stealthy. What?
It was a joke.
Oh.
I'll tell you later.
That's just a thought.
I just like for example like the Dimension Door would be useful for like escaping.
I mean, I do agree with you though.
But I like the
It's only 400, 500 feet. Like in the grand scheme of everything.
What's our ship's movement speed? 200? 300?
It just has a mark like 1 or something. It's not like a per feet.
One.
It's not like a
Use 1 foot.
foot. It's not like a feet per round. It's the speed of the ship. I did that vaguely because I
If we
didn't
were
really
to take
map that out.
if we were to take like a
100%.
move action with the ship in one turn, how much would that be? Would it be
we'll
like
keep this easy. I would say a ship of your size would probably be a little bit slower, so probably only be able to do maybe 50 feet around every.
and then other ships like gliders are faster. Like maybe 100 to 200 feet around.
So that's kind of why I'm thinking like Dimension Door gets us ahead, but then other things can still chase and follow up because they can see us If we just can go invisible, then it gets a lot harder to follow.
Yeah, but it'd be useful to get through barriers and stuff too.
That too. Unless things like stop magic, and then we just kind of...
True. So stealth
He'll
cloak.
just die in the void.
It's like a stealth cloak.
That was my idea. Just one idea.
Well, there are people that can detect magic too and still dispel.
If
But
it's
they
a
would have
stealth,
to know it. Something's
is
there
the
still.
stealth magical or is it architectural? Like it's like a tarp and it like reflects light or something like
I
that.
don't know.
You know.
That was very well thought out.
I know there's a spell.
Because you went between Ava and Caroline. You're like, is it architectural?
Because if it's like engineering, then there's no magic involved. It actually would be even more useful because no one can detect magic on us.
It, yeah. Well, I don't
Are
know. We could
engines
ask-
in the endless
Vegas?
sky?
Can you roll a Magnus check for me?
Sure.
Are engines in the endless sky like a magic stone that floats, like Exandria, Critical Role? Or are they engines like steampunk engines?
They're kind of stones. So they are called.
They're floating stones, so they're magical floating stones.
Yeah, they're called
Floating
arc stones.
They're arc stones.
No,
Wow.
arrow
Aerogen.
gems. Thank you, arrow gems.
Nice.
18.
18.
One
Vegas, as
more
you hear-
degree removed from broomstick.
So Vegas, as you hear Ava describing what she has in mind for the ship, you think back to the stealth glider that you guys took from the Alderians, and you recall when you guys were getting it appraised, how often you had to remind him where it was.
So they're really hard to see.
That would be so good.
You think that you do have access to a ship.
I guess
No, didn't we sell that shit?
we sold that
Well,
ship.
We're gonna have
he's
Ozzy's.
working on selling it.
Can we just take the stealth cloak off of that? Put it on.
Where is Ozzius?
Potentially.
Render's cross.
Yeah, but he said he was gonna sell that for a lot of money.
It'd be worth at least pointing the upgrade out.
But that upgrade is so good.
The
But,
ship could still be worth something.
but it would be so far. Wait, how far are we from Render's Cross?
Well, he's not at Render's Cross. Ozzy's is in Theseus.
Yeah, and we could also just contact him from here somehow, and then have
Are
him
there
maybe
like
try and bring
sending
the ship.
stones that are
True.
like?
I'm sure Caldina has.
Can you rent a sending stone? Because you know.
Can I pay for minutes?
Is there a public line?
Messages
Yeah.
per message.
Public rock line?
Virgin Rock instead of Virgin
Virgin stone?
All back to rocks. There's
So-
something there.
Just let me clarify. You're saying, let's call Ozzius and ask to take this, ask to bring our ship, ask to take that stealth cloak, ask to take it.
Here to get it modified here.
Or just use that. We don't. If they know how to do it already, or we maybe just not even take it from that ship, or use that as the guideline to make a new one, so we're not taking it from the ship, but they see how it's done.
using the
How much
book
more?
of
How
sending,
much
right?
more work
You
will
can
this take
have a
us? How
cleric
much more
look them
time
up.
will this take us to do?
I mean, to be fair, we
Like
can't.
which one book?
Time is not
No.
necessarily a bad
Well,
thing
we
right
fast
now.
forward probably about just about a couple minutes, but
Oh, you're right, because we don't have anything else to do after this.
Well, I mean, everything that we have to do is more optional at this point, and we don't.
Yeah.
Can't go back to.
we do. We have a lot
I'll
of
do it.
threads we can pull on, but
As
nothing's
far
like
as I know.
urgent right
Okay,
at the moment.
so we want to try and call Ozzius.
If it's needed, it might not even be needed.
What if she has that kind of technology?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, let's ask her. I went
But
trying.
then you're here still, right? Yeah.
It's just watching you, just like,
Oh,
So we, at some point, we were caught by Altori in a prison ship, and we were in prison, and then we had to do a prison break, and we stole one of their stealth fighter jets.
that's not what they're called.
And it had really cool technology on it. Really great, and it had a great stealth tech on it.
You know, the more you're speaking, the more I'm thinking we should have just sold the ship to Caldina.
Well, babe, bring us
Wait.
here. We got a buyer.
Do you need
you have what?
we have
We have a ship for sale.
we have a ship for sale that we got out of prison because they put, yeah.
So you remember
Would
the
you be
first-
interested in buying said ship?
Did,
We're looking for sellers, but we also want the stealth.
did Griff not tell you about this?
Am I doing good? I guess
You know,
that's
he
a real thing.
didn't.
Yeah.
That sounds like Griff.
Yeah, sorry, this was before we even met
This was
you.
on the way here, actually.
This was on the first way
no,
here.
we told her.
Oh, we didn't tell her about the ship that
You tell me
we
a
stole.
shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, let me fill you in. So,
We fill her in.
yeah. So, I mean, we still have this ship. Would you be
How
interested?
did you fly it? You said you melded with it?
Oh.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Well,
you
it's
like
not
to
weird. You
ride?
just kind of put your hands on it and you just.
You have serpentine tech.
Yep.
And you didn't bring that up. Okay, it's.
We don't know what's important for
Wait,
people like you.
So, Caldina, then with that
You're
in
so
mind,
up here
we
and
have-
we're so down
So we
here.
don't have it with us. We left it with a compatriot of ours.
Because if
And-
we were caught flying it, we would be dead.
Would you be
Yes.
interested in acquiring this technology?
Yes.
So if
How-
we can
Wait.
reach out to our contact and then he can bring the ship and then we can negotiate.
Yeah.
I guess am I doing good?
Yes,
I guess
you're
am I doing good?
doing really good.
You should inspire. I think it's working without it.
I learned from watching you.
I don't sound like this at all.
We were on a ship boat.
Shit, boat.
Boat ship.
Boat ship.
Apollo, just one single tear just falls down.
Remember how
Shop
last
boat,
time
that's what I'm
Ava
trying to say.
also
Shipboat.
like did some kind of
Bartering.
bartering, and it was like,
So, what would this technology be worth to you?
can you?
That's what you have.
Okay, so we should call it
just-
here.
Dean.
All right.
Okay, couple things. Is that how do we bring it to you without getting shot at?
A lot. He didn't give me a price, but
It's really hard to see. Like, really hard to see. So, I don't want to get shot at by your guys' security here.
Well, I do also want to just ask, do you know who someone by the name of Ozzius?
I don't believe I've done work with Ozzius. Who is this person?
Well, because Vagus and I have been kind of scrapping for a long time. We tend to give him everything that we find. He sells it, gives us a portion. But maybe you would have known him. But if he's like kind of a merchant, can we just contact him to come in and he'll be able to come in safely?
If I give clearance, yes.
Oh, yeah, that would work. He could put it on another ship and keep it, like, because it's not the biggest thing ever.
Does anyone have any new third level shit to reach out to someone?
I could
I
have.
can hit twice.
However,
Damn.
I didn't think.
I don't think druids get sending.
Anyone?
I think it's just bards and clerics.
Yeah.
No.
Do you have any rocks?
We've come back to the rocks.
I'm telling you, great business opportunity.
Rocks.
Sending stones I can send to multiple people. Genius. Alright, he said his name's Ozzius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Or do you have a way of teleporting us to his location?
Oh, I don't think he has a circle or.
I doubt it.
Actually, do
Where-
you have like a book of sending? Like, kind of like phone book, but you know, D&D, so.
It'll Sky phone book.
Oh, yeah.
Ye old
Do you have any yellow
pages.
scrolls?
Yeah, yeah, yellow scrolls. Yellow scrolls sending.
Where? Where is the ship?
Theseus.
Where's the ship? It's in Theseus, I know
It
that.
isn't Theseus.
No, it's not.
Isn't it
No.
Ritter's Cross?
Is it
No,
Ritter's Cross?
It's at.
It's not. Well, it's not.
It's at Ozzius's, which is outside of Theseus. It's in Theseus.
It's not Theseus.
It's not.
It's outside Aldir.
Outside of Aldir, we
Isn't
could have.
that-
We
Like
could
outside
have.
the belt?
It's on the other side. Theseus is on the northern side. This happened on the southern side.
But it's not in
Yeah, but-
Aldir.
but it's not-
It's outside. So
It's outside, but it's not
outside
part of
the belt.
Theseus.
So, how long would it would take him 3 weeks to get here?
At least.
Fucking hell.
As long as he didn't run into any problems or anything.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Why don't we get the dimension door and get the stealth cloak as part of selling her the ship?
Well, that's
Would
why
you like to make a deal?
that's why we're
Caldina?
negotiating.
Because it's gonna be in 3. Like we can say we come back in 3 weeks
So, how
and
about
get what we want now,
Yeah.
and then come back and also like let her inspect the ship and get price for it, and part of it can be.
Ava? You're a master negotiator.
Thank you.
Caldina. how about this, right?
We're
So
gonna move
for now, we take We just take the dimension door, your fabulous upgrade, right? We take that for now. And then, upon arrival of our Alporian ship with its wonderful serpentine?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Serpentine.
Serpentine technology and Altorian technology. We can negotiate having some sort of similar cloak put onto our ship.
Because we're granting you access to this technology that you can then copy.
And we
Along
could-
with a
we
profit,
could
of
sell
course.
her the ship too.
And yeah, you'll be buying it from Ozius, but we're the middleman here.
No.
We procured it and we're selling it to you.
Exactly.
How about this?
I feel so I feel so cringy. Like I feel awkward.
Selling is hard, guys.
Per our previous arrangement,
Yeah.
normally I would tell you to go fuck yourselves for having the engine, but you are the right amount of crazy. See what I can do for the engine.
I don't know how I feel about that.
But in terms of
You feel good, Apollo?
this ship,
Yeah.
I'll have my people contact yours and have the ship brought over. I will deal with your seller, and I'll have full rights to the ship. We'll tear it apart and see what we can take from it. In exchange for this offer, you don't breathe a word of this to anybody,
No.
and I'll see what prototypes I can attach to the dead end.
I fucking love you.
And you'll love working with Ozzy. He's so great. Oh, he's awesome.
But is there any way we could tell Ozzy that like this is our person so that he knows?
We literally, we're like, Ozzy, sell the ship. And then we're like, wait, but we have a buyer.
Beat you to it, nerd.
Get back.
You see, as she kind of looks up, it's Typhon! And you see the door opens and the blue Dragonborn kind of pokes his head in. Send the twins to go find this Ozius. When was the last time you saw him? Where was he?
He was outside of Aldir, around, like, near the belt, but outside of it, towards... Wasn't he, like, behind Irongrove?
No, he's on the southern.
He's pretty sure, bro.
Who remembers the town?
I don't remember the
Who
town name.
remembers?
I think this is when I wasn't here.
No, you're here.
Wasn't it?
Yes.
No, because he was protecting the ship.
Oh, that's right, you weren't here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stayed on
He was
the
staying with the
dock.
crew.
You talked to him, though.
He came back the next session.
Oh, next session, okay.
I don't have it in my notes. I think I fucking.
He's south of.
I know where. Telltime, bitches. I can even.
Tell me more about these Telltime bitches.
I can even tell you he's a tiefling man with dark red skin, scars crisscrossing his face, covered in bizarre trinkets, navy jacket, buccaneer's hat with buttons and trinkets.
Oh,
That's the one.
alright. Send the twins to go find this Ozius over in Telltime. Have them work out a deal and bring that ship over.
Contact Ozius and tell him to sell it for high.
Tell him that Bagus and you are on the site as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. Bagus and you were sent him.
You see Typhon looks at you and walks out.
Cool.
How long will it take to get the new engine in?
Well, it wasn't meant for a ship of your size, but give me a few days.
And what about the
I'm just-
cannon?
The smaller ship did have a cannon on it. If we could attach that to the dead end, that'd be ideal.
The cannon, maybe just like scrap it for like fortification stuff.
Or we could have a cannon on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, not scrap the cannon, but scrap the ship, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
tiny one,
Yeah.
and just fortify ours a little bit.
That will take some time.
We don't have anywhere to be.
Any recommendations of where to stay in the Freeway Collective?
Is there a Freeloy Motel 6?
There's a
I wouldn't
Freeloy
recommend the
Kelly in his
Motel
back
6.
office.
It's bugs, you know what I mean?
Freeloy
We
Hampton?
can sleep in the break room.
Break room does have good donuts, I can confirm.
It's just a single table with a box of donuts on it. That's it. That's all that's in there.
You stole
Weekly
5 of them.
coffee just fucking sitting there in the
Yeah.
lot.
We stole the box. Like it's in someone's
Oh, the
bag.
whole box? You
Yeah.
just took the whole box. You guys suck.
Yeah, we do.
Sorry, I'm
No.
just writing this down so I don't
Caldina
forget.
said she was going to let us sleep in her back office.
Great, I've slept on worse.
I absolutely did not say that ever.
Oh, my bad.
I don't take up a lot of space.
There's a... Did you do that?
Yeah. Let's kind of give it a bounce.
I play with it like a basketball.
Yeah. At one point, it sticks to your hand on the way up.
Oh shit! Yeah!
And you can do this.
There is a residential district for people coming in and out. Not everyone lives here. We get a lot of would-be investors. You know where that area? There's one I generally recommend called the Pen and Paper.
Is it next to the scrolling?
Is that an inn or a tavern
It's
or?
next to the bucket
It
and
is an
water.
inn. It's next to what?
The bucket and the water.
No, earlier when you were like, make the ship invisible, I was like, it's the invisible boatmobile. Why don't I park this thing?
And is it easy to travel around the Freeload Collective without a ship?
Probably not.
You're more than welcome to rent gliders.
Oh.
Or you can walk everywhere if you want to get your steps in.
Oh,
So
you
is
can.
that like a
you
public
can
transport?
walk.
Somewhat. It's a
Jump gliders?
cable car system if you're feeling brave.
Cool. I love new methods of traveling.
Just once you leave, instead of going down to the docks, there's a staircase that leads up to an upper tunneling system. For those who are traveling more on foot, just to keep random problems where people getting splattered by the heavier vessels.
Can we just so then do we just leave our ship where it's at, and you guys got it from there, or do we have to take it somewhere?
Yeah, validate your parking. It's fine. You can leave it
Do
here.
you have a ticket? Is there like a sticker?
No, validation
I'll leave it on the
is
windshield.
They're out here.
And then are we just stuck here?
Yep.
For now.
Oh, now I get to go just kind of explore the Freeload Collective.
Yeah, are there any places
Where's
you
the merchant district?
yeah, you would recommend that are like, you gotta check this out here?
Top sites.
It's not really a tourist town.
Who needs gems?
We're like adventurers though.
Rocks.
So like,
Who needs
cater
shiny
to
rocks?
that.
Wait, what's that?
She said we're adventurers though, so cater to that.
You know, the type of tourists that always want a job.
Yeah, like we're looking for jobs kind of on the low.
I don't know if Amanda or Caldina is done with me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
We're worried about the ship. We're trying to still get out here and grind.
Hustle! Wake up! Grind!
You gotta get that bread.
I must secure the loaf.
I mean, there's always
Grab that gluten.
Grab that glue.
people looking for extra hands. I think I can always use extra people around here for
Yeah,
heavy
one.
lifting.
It's not wrong. Wait, come on
Are
now.
you excusing you?
No,
I go?
However,
I can leave?
No.
Okay.
so you recommend the residential district for the pen and paper. Is everything here just divided up into like residential, merchant? Like
Not that cleanly. Depends where you're at. Everything kind of was just built as it was needed. It's a little bit of a hodgepodge of everything depending where you're at.
Where's a good area to go shopping?
I don't fucking know. I just work here.
You don't shop?
No,
you just show up and you're just like,
You've
yep.
had
pick-
that one cigar this whole time. You're telling me. You've never bought another cigar.
Visit the cigar shop?
Yes.
It's the everlasting gob cigar.
It says
Yes. I paid a lot of money for this. It never runs out.
Maybe the innkeeper will know more.
Arcane booth.
Arcane booth.
All right, fair enough. I guess we'll just go to this pen and paper, and hopefully they have more information.
In how many days should we come back to you to check on the ship?
At
And
least
like,
17.
Is it less than that? I hope it's less than that.
It should be less than that. Give me about.
16.
I'll send word, but
Okay.
hopefully at least have some. I've already been working on a prototype. It's more taking down. It's tearing apart the other ship, and if you want those retrofits now, well, one, I'm gonna charge you for it.
That's fine.
How
much
we
is
don't
that
have any
typically?
money
It depends what you. How
We
much
want
this
the
other ship
cannon.
hasn't seen it.
on our ship.
At least the cannon put on, and then
But is there anything that we can do as well?
maybe we can
Because we
reserve
are
the
like
scraps for-
girl.
Let me put it this way: you guys seem really impatient. Are you?
Technically, I'm a necromancer.
If you want to stick around and wait for us to finish the entire project, that might take a few weeks. If you just want the engine, I can should be able to install the cannon, no problem. That'll just take a few days.
Well, I mean, do we want
I
to
think we do engine and cannon, and then we come
Well,
back.
do we want to do anything while we're waiting for Osseous to bring the ship? Because that'll take a couple weeks.
Well, yeah, we can go leave and then come back.
Well, if we go leave anywhere, I think it'll take like a long time to travel back. Anyways.
Well, it depends on where we go.
That's true. Nothing's really.
We'll also need time to look at the ship, not be able to do
That's
anything
true.
as soon as
Okay.
it arrives.
So let's just go with the cannon for now.
Yeah, cannon and then.
What if we like go find a job on the dock and help
Yeah,
another
that doesn't.
crew?
No,
Okay.
these hands are really just not meant for working. I'm sorry.
These hands ain't made for
But those
working.
boots are walking.
These boots will walk right over you.
Uh,
So back to the pen and paper. Wait for the ship to upgrade.
Few
Put the
days.
cannon in the engine.
Yeah.
And then we leave and come back when Osseous gets
What happens to the rest of that little ship then?
here.
Are we selling it to you? Can it be reserved and for when we can afford to use it as the supplies?
Well, if you want me to tear it down, it'll take me time to do, and go your upgrades from there, depending on how much materials we get.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to start tearing it down, and then we'll go from there too.
Sure.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Thank you. Ow.
Well, if you want, you can just officially sell it to me, and I'll just put that towards your next round of upgrades. Because if I find a buyer, that actually might be better for me to sell it off and then purchase supplies that way.
Just give us the
That's
cannon,
fine.
and then that's good. I think that works.
Yeah,
That works
do that.
too. Sure.
Yes. You think you're hot shit, huh?
Don't talk to him that way.
No.
Will you stay the fuck out?
Yeah, I'm public domain now.
Hey, you got a shirt on?
No.
Shirt on poo is Disney. Shirt off poo, free game.
Alright, anything else?
Hands on. Hands
Do we
out.
need to ask Caldino?
No.
Where's the exit?
The way you came in.
But we
Try
don't.
to lead us out.
No, but
That's
like.
technically,
the
that's
exit.
technically an
You
entrance.
know what I mean?
Like to leave the
You're
freeway
not wrong.
collective?
No, to leave like this workshop. Like, how do we get to the bed? Like, leave us.
Isn't there a door?
Same
I
way
wouldn't
we
be
came
here
in.
anymore.
Why do I imagine that the only entrance is to the ship dock, and we have to like? Okay, never mind. You guys don't. You guys are visualizing completely different than I am. Keep going.
Would I have
I'm
some
picturing
idea?
a giant cave, pretty much.
But, yeah.
Would I have some idea
On
No, it's okay. Let's just leave. Let's go to pen and
what?
paper.
on how to navigate there?
Navigate
I don't
where?
think you've ever been to the freeway.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Stop
probably.
trying to fucking metagame.
Not metagaming.
Go.
And I guess I'll just, while I'm here, just try and keep a word out for a friend.
Why do I have this? What?
So I would say, as you are. What?
Oh yeah,
I figured out why I had this advantage.
we
on
figured that
17.
out when we were playing Curse of Strahd.
Yeah.
Yeah, bards can't use shields.
Darn.
I knew there was a reason why I didn't have one.
Sad.
Bow.
Unless you go College of Valor.
I did not.
So we leave.
My college. was-
All right.
We get the fuck out of there.
On the way out is
But
Typhon there.
relatively, don't use it.
Yeah, he's leading you like out of
I
the.
looked
Typhon,
get
do you go out
fucked.
more
Yeah.
with Hildina?
What?
Okay.
Like, if we want to go buy things, do you out, like, where do we go?
Like you have a social life.
Like, do you,
You go
do,
do
do, you have a nightlife?
I
What-
like
what-
the
where do we
idea
go?
of we just go to the pen and paper and ask them there, because I'm sure they'll have more useful knowledge of what's
Yeah,
around
but he's
them.
here.
I recommend going to the Silver Quarter. They generally have more of the shops.
Silver Quarter? The Silver Quarter.
It's near the residential district. It's where you're gonna find the pen and paper.
Awesome.
That's where you're gonna find more of your. Not a tourist section per se, but it's meant for those that are staying here a little bit more long term. So you'll have a little bit more of your needs.
Awesome. Thank you.
I have no money.
I have no money and I'm very small. I need help.
I mean, I don't mind that I have no money. I just the shopping district does nothing for me.
I can't continue to be, the person who fronts you.
But you also have the party
There's
fund
nothing.
on you?
There's nothing else that I had.
You have it in you, but I have the
Oh, yeah,
list
but you
on
have the
me.
list, yeah.
Yes.
I'm good.
So here's storage, but he knows what's in there.
I have no idea.
It's just in me.
Eat it. Yes. I mean, I would like to try and get rid of these gems that we have.
Yeah.
We have 900 gold worth of gems.
It sounds like we go to the pen and paper area first, find a place to stay, and then from there, because the silver quarter is near that, we can go there and try and get rid of the gems, see if they have anything cool.
Browse around from there.
Yeah.
I go. Break!
We're walking the same direction.
Back together!
All right, and he leads you back out through the workshop area and then across like the walkway where you see the big open cavern with kind of the multiple platforms that go off into the distance, like the lava coming off down the sides, and led back out the front entrance where you first came in, where you see the large docks that is set just in this cavern. Farther down than even your dark vision can see, and you see your ship and also your little new ship. And you see as he brings you outside, he kind of points out the walkway where off to the right, which you're facing out of the docks, it continues over to the wall, and you can see that there are these stone steps that are actually cut into the side of the mountain. You can see it's actually part of the original, the core of Freeloy. And then up above, it tunnels into the mountain, and you can kind of see where there is these metal walls and tubes that extend along the ceiling. That was far above you. I recommend staying up there. You don't... I don't know what your voice is there. I recommend staying up there. You don't want to be in the way of the ships because they will hit you and that's your fault.
Oh.
Don't get hit by the ships.
Well, then let's go up there.
I agree.
Bye, dragon brother.
He kind of waves over his shoulder and goes back inside.
Well, up there?
I'm hopping away?
Up there.
Up there.
How do we get up there? Stairs?
Stairs.
Stairs.
Baggies, can I ride on your shoulders? You come up here. I hold a hand out for you.
I grab and then I just turn the ball and kind of go into your hand.
Anyone else?
No. Looks like you
Those eyes
We have room for one more.
fooled.
That's
Wait.
so much easier than
Now
taking
you
the
carry
stairs.
No. Not carrying you.
All right. Just for fun, Vagus, Wade, and Apollo, go ahead and make just an athletics check for me, please.
Man, good thing I unequipped that shield.
I would like to rage.
You said athletics?
Yeah,
That's great.
Or acrobatics.
26.
I'm down
26.
for either
Okay.
or whatever you throw at me. Throw it my way.
8.
Natural 1.
You fall down.
I'm just like backpack sprinting up the stairs and you guys trip on the first two. Like,
yeah. As you're
First one,
walking up,
second one.
as you're walking up to the stone steps, these are part of the original, and they are well crafted, but there's not safety features on it. There's not grips and railings on here, except for like a chain that's like drilled into the actual wall. I'm not gonna have you guys fall down the stairs. You guys aren't that klutzy. However, it's one of those things from a distance you're like, oh yeah, it's just a few stairs, and then you get to the bottom and just it's a lot of fucking stairs. Yeah, Vagus, even carrying your two smalls, you have no issue getting up to the top. Apollo and Wade. It is very much Kung Fu
do I have
Panda.
to carry one of you up here?
Maybe.
You guys feel you're absolutely going to
I'm
be
only
sore
10
tomorrow.
steps up.
I'll set these two down at the top of the stairs. Run down and just kind of
Dragon,
luggage.
she said you had room for one more.
I'll set these two down at the top of the stairs, run down and just luggage them, and carry both of them up top.
Oh, that was so easy. I don't know what they're talking about.
Gravity here is different.
My legs.
I promise you, Vegas, I could do stairs normally.
I'm gonna
gravity
move my
is different.
arms out over the last couple steps and try and make them slippery.
Neither of you would survive the winter. Just kidding.
I want to try and make
None
the
of you
steps
would.
slippery.
It's just Vagus holding them.
Oh, I thought Apollo was still walking.
No, he said he picked both of us up and luggage carried us up.
I only wanted to trip Apollo. No, I'm fine.
Okay. So you guys get to the top of the stairs. Apollo and Wade. It is you had to get up halfway up the staircase before Vagus turned around and came back down for you. So you're gonna feel it in your legs tomorrow.
I'll just drop
One
them.
level of exhaustion.
One level.
For you
Pick
and
the smalls back up. Put them on the floor.
A 3.
So say at the top of the stairs, you can definitely feel like that burn in your legs where it's gonna be sore tomorrow. That sucks. But near at the top, you continue through a smaller tunnel where you can see the metal section of this that kind of like bunches up to the stone. And as you step out, you can see that it is up here is another nearly 20-foot tall, 20-foot tall and about 70-foot wide road. You can see that up near the ceiling, people on gliders are like flying back and forth, almost like a street up in the air. While on the ground, you can see carts and look to be mules that are assisting in pulling these carts. Some that are being other like kind of crap and luggage and scrap metal that's being hauled by what looks to be like these celestial energy-like creatures, almost like transparent and see-through, that are working like teams of 2 to pull these large carts. And you see humanoids up on top. And it appears as if this is like a main roadway that just goes above the actual channels that the bigger ships come in through. Not like moving at supersonic speed, but this is definitely a main passage. And as you start to kind of like step in and look, you can see that there are tunnels, like as you're like passing through, that kind of cut off into the side. You can see there's some signs above, giving different directions. And as you look up to the one above you, you can see the sign above you reads in both common and draconic, Dragonfire Ingenuity.
Is that assigned to something?
That is the sign that is above the tunnel that you guys just came out of.
Oh.
It is the name of Caldina's business that is stationed here.
Oh.
Wasn't it?
Why did I miss that? Like,
Dragonfire Ingenuity.
Dragonfire Ingenuity.
Ingenuity. That's a big word.
LC.
Trademark.
I really like the SS Rock.
Listen, I'm telling you, the SS Rockefeller.
We rebrand.
Mm-hmm. So now that we're at the top of the steps, are we in the residential district? Is it like...
No, you're on this road that that extends down. So if you guys want to, really next part is going to be figuring out
Can I like
where to go.
use my sense of direction and navigation?
Is there anyone around us?
There are lots of people. You can
I
see
would
people on
just
foot,
ask them.
people in cars, or
Excuse
carts.
me. Excuse me.
You see a half-orc kind of turns over to you and...
Hi, sorry. I'm trying to find the pen and paper district. I'm trying to find a place to stay.
Oh, you want to keep going down this way and just keep walking.
Just keep... Okay.
Just take the 5, second exit.
Alright.
Where we're headed.
Thank you.
Just get on the road and roll.
Start walking.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Sucks.
Huh?
I missed the boat.
I'll ball on Vegas again.
Oh, you fucking whore.
You guys continue to walk down this road, keeping an eye on the signs as you pass. And it
The
is...
lizard could purr.
And at certain sections of this road as you're passing, you can see that there are like these indentations on the side where people have set up carts. You see like people like selling like street food or like the touristy like knick-knack stations almost, except it looks like they're selling overcoats and gloves. It kind of looks like a college lab storefront. So like they need your goggles and your lab coat and your extra gloves and things like that for like people that broke their tools and just need to pick up something real quick. These are like kind of set up on the side. And people selling weird meats on sticks that are being
Go into the weird
cooked.
meats.
We'll go into
I'm going to weird meat on sticks. I'm still on Baggett's head.
Baggage just...
She's like me.
My tail
Green
straightens
line.
as soon as I
all
smell
you
the
hear is
meat.
just doom, and then just bounding towards the meat. Vegas.
That was
face.
I'm holding on to the feathers.
What the fuck happened?
As you approach, like I would say, the lizards pick it up first as they just start running down the road.
I just like how all 3 of your faces went meats on sticks.
And as you get closer,
I'm a simple man.
I like meat. I like it.
See a meat on a stick, you get a meat on a stick.
Yeah.
as you approach, you can see it is like a somewhat raised platform. It almost looks like a food truck, just without the wheels, but it has the same kind of raised up with the overhang out front. And you can see there's like a line. But the smell is rather good. It smells like a barbecue almost. But with this weird, almost like sweet and sour sauce tang. And as you approach, you can see that there are two people currently at the front that are taking orders and passing out food. And it appears to be two Yonti, a man and a woman. And you see as the man who's currently like taking the coins from the different people passing through just kind of turns over to you.
Looks like you're in need of a meal.
How much for meat on stick?
Simple. Be 2 copper for every stick.
For every stick?
2 copper per stick.
I'll put down a gold and just look at them.
Yep.
Like,
I give Ava 10
Give
gold.
us all of the meat on a stick you have ready at this moment.
You want it, you'll get it.
Just take it.
I only need like a gold.
Take it.
It takes some time. As you can see, as he like leans over and talks to his partner, and she just like he disappears like somewhere like a little bit farther on into this little stand where you can't see. And you see there's like people waiting for their food, and there's like a few minutes start to go by. It's not like super long, but like when you're trying to go like through a drive-through and it takes forever, people get antsy. And after about like 5-10 minutes or so, you see that she comes back with almost like a gory flower bouquet of all of your order of like it's in like 3 large bustles wrapped in like wax paper. Like the whole thing is wrapped.
Dude,
And just hands one to you and just continues to hand you these 3 large, and they're like about this long.
Yep.
And with the amount that you guys ordered, each one is about like this big around of just like these sticks with meat in it.
Meat sticks
Well,
got you hungry, huh?
You did.
Here you
Sit
go,
down.
Wade.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Ava.
You can have more.
You know what they have?
Anytime.
Thank you, and I'd shove a whole stick in your mouth and pull it out clean.
may your life have many blessings. Just walk off holding it immediately.
I'm about to go sin.
This shit is
Stomp back over to these
Boston.
2 and like,
Damn. Me
No.
too.
Wait.
You want the other half?
Yes.
Anything for you, father.
we'll talk later.
This whole table now.
Yeah.
Anyways, where were we going?
I got distracted. I forgot.
Yeah, me too.
We're
Stop
going to the
pen and paper.
Pen and paper.
Oh, I turned back to the Where's the pen and paper?
We all started eating. Such a good producing food in
I know. I just love describing. There's one thing past just meat. I was like, everyone that way. Like, okay.
Meat.
You see, he looks at you and just
We're so stupid.
so D&D is just so stupid.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Just keep walking in that direction. Just keep following the road. It's gonna be about 4 sides.
Thank you.
Awesome.
May you have
Love
many
you.
blessings.
Many blessings upon your life.
We will be back for the next 5 days.
Do you close or do you just do this all day?
We do close at some point.
Cool.
Good to know.
Cool. Good to know there doesn't
At
end to
some
this
point.
luxury.
Means for
You've
enough
made
gold,
friends for life. I want you to know this.
And I was like, as
you
you
will
were
have a piece of my will.
I live a solid gold beast.
I die just half of the dead end random Yonti merchant.
Gave meat on stick. Many blessings.
and I would say, like, it is nothing but meat just drenched in this sauce. Like, you don't ask what kind of meat it is.
That's
That is
perfect.
not the correct question to
That's
ask.
perfect.
Ava
It
asked
is
I
it is
just want to
actually
know.
rather good, and there's a weird like as you're eating it, that the tang of the sauce, it kind of makes like your mouth and your throat just a little bit numb, and it's like that's kind of strange.
Do I recognize the meat at all?
Go ahead and nature check actually.
It's meat from their fellow Yonti.
No, it's a natural one.
Oh.
That's one. Nope.
It's delicious. I've never had anything like this.
Is anybody else's tongue a little numb?
Little
No.
That's kind of nice. I don't know how I'm supposed to talk
That's
now.
the fluid of my name poison.
I'm gonna say, actually, you do not. You
What are
taste
you
it, but-
talking about?
Are they using like Yanti poison to make this sauce?
It's
I don't
so they're
care.
just like
It don't matter.
dropping into a pot.
Time to make the meal.
What's happening to my son?
What? What the fuck? What's going on?
This means it's delicious.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking with a flip.
I think my tongue is numb.
Apollo sounds dumb.
Right.
Okay, fuck you.
What?
Fuck you, bitch.
What?
My
Fuck you.
My partner.
Oh,
It's like Jar Jar when he gets
Yeah,
got.
Sounds
like a murloc.
We're descending again. We need to
Yeah,
reel it in.
okay.
We go to the pen and paper district, meat in hand.
I go back to the Yanti. What?
No, we don't.
Is the tongue supposed to be numb?
Yes.
What? What makes it numb?
Secret family recipe.
It's them.
You just look in the back of the cart. The other one's just.
They ordered all the meat. All of it.
Do you need me to have protected from poison
Make
for
it
you?
stop.
I don't know.
Do you
Are
have
we
protected?
gonna die?
Shouldn't. Do you need protected?
That's at least a 40-60.
Those are good Vegas odds.
Do you
Okay.
want some protection from poison?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
Have a
We're going to the
good.
pen and paper.
You starts to feel left out, so he's just like, come on, guys. we still really go.
Have you always had a list?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's crazy, guys.
It's crazy.
777.
It's crazy, guys.
Snake.
For you. Just left
I
out.
think we should be going now.
And then he walks a little bit ahead of everyone. Let's go.
Oh.
For you.
How are these characters gonna fight like gods eventually? Like what the?
I like jokes aside, I love sessions like this where it's just this kind of fuckery because this is the shit that we remember like long term. Like, remember the meat sticks?
Meat.
It's the good meat sticks.
I will store a couple in me.
Oh. Okay, I would say like you don't feel the same numbing effect, but you do get a little bit of a tingle.
Yep.
If you put some in them,
You
does it take the
feel
poison
tingling?
off?
Yeah.
Does it absorb them?
You'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to pen and paper.
And then Papa.
No, Papa and Papa.
Hey. The pen and
We just
paper.
all become the Mad Hatter. Why?
You're not going purple, are you?
Or is this a tea party?
This is a tea party.
I'm gonna go home.
Say, go out to my shed now.
As your shenanigans as you're going down the street, you see a lot of people kind of giving you some looks as you're having these conversations with yourself as you're going down the street.
I'm really numb still.
What's a better experience? The great frog? Or this dog?
Anybody who stares at us a bit too long, I'm just gonna offer them some meat.
Fucking hell.
I'll say at one point you pass like
Glaze.
Yeah,
the donut.
you pass like a group of you don't know, you can't really tell what profession they are, but they look like exhausted. If they're all like kind of going home or something together, and you see a human just kind of like you really, it doesn't really take long to realize that they didn't mean to stare at you. It's just like there's a strange smell, and they just look, and they're just kind of like doing that dead-eyed look, and he just looks at you. And without even thinking, so he reaches out, takes it, and starts to eat it. And then they get like about 7 feet away, where he just, what the fuck is this?
We don't know.
Just cheers him from a distance.
Many blessings to you.
Many
Maybe
blessings.
blessing that boy.
Many blessings for
How
you.
many dogs?
I would say it takes you about another like 15, 30 minutes of just walking. It's so far. Before you see another sign.
Hey, wait, how are your legs? How are your legs doing?
What?
Your legs. How your legs? How are your legs?
Legs.
I do
You
so.
drops the list. Legs. Hi, I'm doing.
Why is that so
But they'll have a little wiggle.
What?
Wiggle.
They jiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
For
for
sure.
sure.
It makes me want to dribble.
Dribble. You
Yeah.
know.
Running on feet.
Yeah, really want to see it.
6'2" in a compact.
Yeah.
Oh, my legs are fucked up.
So the pen and paper.
Can we get there? I'm trying!
So are we. You spent the last 30 minutes eating meat sticks.
You're walking down and you see a sign and it says Silver Quarter, and underneath there's a list of all the shops that
I
are in
think
this
that's
area.
where we're going.
One of them being the pen and paper inn.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Send it.
Oh my god.
And let's say as you
It was a
step
festival girly.
Just rolling off fucking Molly in the background.
as you step into this tunnel, the steps descend down a little bit, but you see it is well lit. There's a strange kind of glow in the lights here. And as you continue down, you find yourself almost like into a steampunk shopping alley. You can see that there is a mix of these strange lights that are strung up on these like tall poles. What? And you can see it is a very compact like shopping street, almost like the like Main Street on Disneyland, where there is no space wasted between these shops. But there's a definite energy in here, with the lights, and as the ceilings themselves go about 100 feet, you can see some of the stores are kind of like stacked on top of each other. And as you're passing through, you note quickly there are quite a few taverns in this area. And as you look up, something that I would say catches Bag's attention, you notice that there's like this kind of strange like pink light. And as you look up, you can see there appears to be some dancers up in a window. Give a little indication of what's in there.
Marius, what are they doing?
I marked this down. What's the name of it?
Working it.
The name of it? The Harlot.
The Harlot?
Yeah.
The Harlot.
So it's the pen, paper, the silver quarter, and the harlot.
No, they're all in the silver.
They're all in
Quarter.
the Silver Quarter. But you're kind of stepping into like a Vegas strip of the Freeload Collective.
Just peeking really quick.
You would see what I would say you'd imagine you see. But it doesn't take you long to find the Silver Quarter.
Tail goes up.
And as you step in, you can see that there is a tall, green-skinned male with, you see, like a very flat face, but almost like no nose, it looks like. And these tall, kind of, looks to be elven, but like broken along the bottom. This almost like amphibian or snake-like texture to the skin. And you see as he just looks up and... How many rooms do you need?
I think we just need one.
How big are the rooms?
We normally, they're meant to, like, two, like, double beds. Or I can just have...
Two?
Should we get two?
Your ball.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm off base.
So two.
I'm small.
You're small, so it'll just be.
The three
One
of
think I'm
you.
off base.
Yeah,
We'll pick it up at the end.
But,
I'll take up all
but
the
if it's
space.
like a twin bed, then two of you are stuffed in
You
there.
now noticing the numbness on the brows is gone.
So 2 rooms? So 1 room?
I don't take
One
up a lot
room.
of space.
One room is fine.
One's fine, yeah.
I sleep on the floor.
One room.
1 room is fine.
We'll make it work.
The rooms are no smoking and be 1 gold piece a night. How many days do you need?
Gold! Jesus! Sorry, I said expensive room.
Let's we'll put down for
5.
5 for now.
5 days?
I'll front a gold piece.
I use all the gold Apollo gave me.
I'll put the other 4 down.
to pay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You're putting 1 in.
I think I should just get Ava's share to hold and manage as like a conservator. And when she wants something, she can just come and ask. And be like,
Hey,
here you go.
excuse me. I bought a healing kit.
You also bought 10 gold worth of meat steaks.
Who's
No.
There's 1 gold.
I didn't buy any of
Well,
it.
you just said you used all the gold that I gave you.
No, to pay for the rooms.
Oh. Never mind. Conservatorship is over. You now have access to
I'm
all
gonna
your
throw
finance.
something at you.
Well, anything else we want to do today?
We got the
We're trying-
rooms. Is there anyone? Is there like a jewel shop, gem shop in this area? Anyone who works with like gems?
There's a jeweler who deals with raw items. I mean, you're gonna buy or sell?
Sell.
Actually, doesn't really matter for him. Yeah, if you go down to the avenue and you're gonna make a left, near the end, it's the what?
Oh no, then I was just like, yeah, you're gonna go down to the Dragonfire Ingenuity.
He's right outside that.
You just come in, you see all the workers just laughing at themselves of like pulling the whole, trying to send the new army dude for the left-handed wrench all over the base. No, it's the Jules Keep. He sells like
Jewels Keep.
stuff for magic and arcane users.
Cool. I'm assuming all the shops are just in this one area. In most.
Or one district.
One
There's
sorry.
multiple shopping districts around.
Okay. I don't know if we need to ask him where everything is because it's probably just like, you know, like the general store is like probably right next to like the jewelry store. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't need to name all of them for us.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your name? And just so we.
Sty.
Sty? Okay. Very nice to meet you, Sir Sty. We shall be in your care for this 5 days. Goodbye!
You like me?
Scurry off.
Oh yeah, you want one.
So the shop was named Jules Keep?
Yes.
The jeweler shop. Oh, they're back open. That's good to know.
They're back open.
Were they not open?
Not for a little bit.
Cool.
Health code.
I can think maybe why.
It closed down by the health inspectors a few weeks ago.
So, never mind. I'd rather not know.
Again.
Alright.
Awesome.
I eat the whole. I like.
Awesome. Alright.
Let's go to the Jewels Keep. Let's go. Take a left. Take it back now, y'all.
Why not this time?
Right, left foot, left top.
Two.
Left foot, left top.
Two. Right foot again.
Okay, I can sing the whole song, so
Yeah.
let's stop.
Yeah.
Everybody, clap your hands.
Bunch of white people.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Sun
Yes.
poisoning.
Listen, that's our song, okay?
Shut the fuck. I don't click. Okay.
All right, let's say as you step out.
South American.
I was gonna say, I'm not a part of this conversation.
It's easy enough if you guys just want to kind of fast forward to this area.
Yes.
As you make your way through the streets, you see the definite electric energy in the air. This is definitely meant to be more towards the travelers that might come through and whatever they might be looking for. It doesn't take you long to find the Jewel Keeper. And stepping inside, you can see that at first glance, this appears to be more of like a magic shop. Not magic items per se, but a lot of like the components that would be needed for magic craft. And as you get further, you can see there's these large like display cases that hold a variety of different gems. And then directly near the front, you can see what looks to be an elven male who's currently examining what looks to be a diamond. And as you step inside, he looks up and kind of tucks it into his pocket.
What kind of man
Well,
again?
okay.
Elven.
Fair question.
I was at high elf.
Out of the 900 gold pieces worth of gems that we have, are any of them diamonds?
They're not diamonds. They're a mix of like emerald and rubies, I think.
What do we need
Out of-
diamonds for?
No, out of any of that, is there anything that Wade might need a spell component for?
I think
You're not at that level yet where you start, like I'm saying, like the spells, your spells aren't there yet, are they?
No, nothing
Okay.
that I have at the moment.
I don't think I need anything either.
I think even in the future.
Ooh, actually, for identify, we need a pearl. That's 100 gold pieces.
Or can't you cast it
A ritual?
You still need the pearl though
but
to
you
cast
still
the
need
spell.
the pearl.
But it's not. It doesn't consume it, right?
It
Yes,
isn't-
but you already
You've
have
already
one.
used it. Don't you have a component?
I guess
Ouch.
that'd be DM. Did I start off with that?
Because you've already used
Because I did
identify.
use it in the past, and then I did realize when coming back.
That's
to
right.
it
I think
it
we
was
make this
expensive.
mistake every campaign.
Yes.
You do need to buy the pearl, but I'm gonna let it go for now. But we'll say that you can If you want to mark off the gold when you get the access to it, just try to keep.
Luck of the gods. I lost that mark. I lost it, is what happened.
Oh, so you need a new one.
I need a new one.
When you went to go cast it, you were just like, "Oh, shoot, a pearl!"
Stickers.
And it just disappeared.
I was playing with it, and then just
Stickers ate it.
Is that what it is?
Now you have
Yeah, I
the
don't
gold
think I
stickers. Is
need
there anything you
anything.
want to cast Identify on?
We did it all.
I'm in danger. Ow! Ow!
Hello.
Stop shooting me.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hi. Do you buy things? Like we have some things we're looking to sell.
It depends what you're trying to sell.
First, what is your name, if you don't mind us asking?
Year.
Year?
Y-E-R-E-R.
Year. Year. Year.
Yes, that is my name.
These.
Sorry, about 900 gold pieces worth of gems.
Or mainly just trying to kind of convert it to
900
gold
pieces
so it's
worth of
easier
gold.
to handle and work with.
Fair
Geez,
enough. You
pieces
see,
of
he
gold
like
gems.
looks at it suspiciously, and you see like reaches into another pouch and pulls on these like little like gloves before handling the gems, and
He's very sanitary, I promise.
he dumps him out, starts counting them. And you see, he takes each one and like jeweler's kit begins like examining the purity of the different
Sounds like a
gems.
lengthy process. Can never be a jeweler.
I guess just fall asleep in the middle of this.
I would be. They're not entirely pure, but can be serviceable to certain magic weavers. Willing to offer 800 gold pieces?
Clearly 900 gold pieces worth of gems. No, 900. That's what I was told by my god it's worth.
We're not looking to really
On the
like
side
make a
of his
profit
bag,
or
it
anything.
does
We're
say-
really just trying to convert to like coin for ease.
And
I can barter with-
we're aware it's 900 worth of coin, so don't fucking shorthand us.
Make an intimidation check.
Do you like meat?
Why do I have to keep rolling intimidation checks?
Because you're
I'm
the
not intimidating.
I can't even see you on the other side of the counter.
I'm gonna throw him. Listen here, bitch. I'll get.
7.
Yes. 900 gold pieces.
Okay, thank you. For future reference, if someone says they have a specific gold worth of, gems, you should probably just...
It's amazing how many people come in just telling me, "Oh, this is my family heirloom. It's worth so much money." It's
Did
not,
I tell you it was a family heirloom? No, I said
They're
it was
gems that
900
we
gold
found.
worth of gems.
which is not suspicious in its own right.
This meat's a family recipe.
I killed God for those gems.
Do you have any abjuration scrolls? Do you have any scrolls, abjuration spells?
I might have a few. What is it you're looking for?
Anything to. If another arcane caster was to cast a spell, and I can tell them no.
That
Something
would be
of
the
a
word
counter.
no.
Yes.
No, I cast.
No.
Stop.
Stop.
Stop. Don't touch me there.
Wow.
This is my no-no
That was
I
square.
cast. I do not
You
consent.
wasted. But don't have 20.
Stop it. It's
The 20 is when it's upside down.
a counter to their arcane magics, if you will.
Yes, I think I understand.
Or dispel.
Some type of spell that counters.
Or some kind of spell that.
Somebody
There's a spell that counters?
get her.
Counters what?
From what I've heard.
What does it counter?
I don't know. It's
Do you have a gilded
Spell
flower
count.
worth 300 gold?
Looking for counter spell is what I'm looking for.
What does that do?
It tells them stop.
Says no.
His shopping looks like it might take a while.
What level is
Third.
you wizard?
Listen, I did it for like 5 years.
I know.
Third. The rest.
Do we want to keep the boat folding?
Yes.
Sorry, I got
Well, because it doesn't jiggle.
It folds.
I do have a scroll of a counter spell, if that's what you're looking for, and that would cost you about 660 gold pieces.
How does that make you feel?
Like costing an arm and a leg, or perhaps a hand.
Only have one more to give.
Whew, yeah. I'll have to keep that in mind. You said 660?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll keep that in
Bards
mind.
can't learn through scrolls.
No, only wizards. Oh, wait, how much do you have?
65.
I was gonna say I could help.
You can help?
I can help, but not to make up for that amount. I can get about halfway there.
Really? Wow.
I could throw in 100.
Is this something that
No,
you
that's-
really want?
No, I mean,
I mean, we have more than enough in the party fund to cover it.
I think we'll keep it in mind. Let's wait to see if anyone else, because we're going to be here for a few days.
Okay.
We'll just keep it in mind. And then after a few days, if honestly nothing else comes up, then
Is there a shop particularly nearby that deals with selling arcane
stuff for
items?
cheaper.
Not necessarily cheaper, but just more. Because you seem like you're particularly inclined to jewels.
Arcane for less.
I do not recommend that shop. They have very shitty products.
Good arcane.
It's for less.
Is there like a dollar wizard?
Isn't it? The 99.
99 spell store.
Great value scrolls.
99 spell store.
Your value scrolls.
Or are you kind of like the main like magic shop here?
I specialize mainly in components and scroll work, but there is sort of across the way, a little more that way. She does sell a couple of magic items, but no offense, if you can't afford the scroll, I don't know if you can afford what she
Well, no,
sells.
we can afford a scroll. We're just trying to.
Yeah, we're looking at options.
Damn.
This-
No respectable buyer buys on the first offer.
They said meat, and I put down money for it.
That's
so.
different. Food is different. I guess you can have fun with the food.
No.
Well, you said the name was.
Stein?
No, not his name.
No, Chet.
I was talking about the
Yep.
arcade shop.
Mysteries of the Arcane.
Sounds about right. Okay. I mean,
How mysterious.
thank you for
Thank you for letting us
trading our jewels for the equivalent gold price and not trying to haggle us down. I really appreciate you, and we will be back.
Sure.
And then we just leave.
Yeah.
I want to head to the arcane store.
What's it called? Arcane
Mysteries of the Arcane.
Mysteries of the Arcane.
And is that the one that is the item shop, not the one we're in?
Correct.
Nope.
Yes.
Yeah, Mysteries of the Arcane is the magic shop that you guys were pointed out.
Okay.
Great.
He was like, nature. I just would like to see how much maybe this boat of folding would be worth. It might.
I mean, we don't really.
We don't have anything to go on the water. Like, this is a great. If we ever need to cross a lake,
We have our boat.
does our boat go in water?
Our boat will fly
Without-
over the
Can
water.
sky ships go
No,
in
but
water?
if we're
I don't think you guys
traveling,
know that.
Yeah, but okay, I get what you're saying.
if we're traveling on land, like in Galding, and say there was a lake between us and Galding,
You've seen a lake?
yes.
We could just go back to our ship though and then fly over the lake. I mean,
I
like,
hate how that just made a solid argument for me.
I
really just fucking.
we can just get back on our ship and fly.
There's a lake in the way. Land on the other
but
side.
like
Oh.
for example, why didn't we park in Galding? Because we didn't know where we were. We didn't know we didn't know how if that's skyship docks.
Yeah.
I've been around to places where I didn't see the edge of. I haven't seen the edge of the island before, where it was just endless expanse of land and mountains and lakes. And I know we could fly over it, but what if we're traveling by foot? It's just so convenient.
I do like the idea of keeping it. I can't because I like it. I think it's cool.
I just
But
think
I am curious as well how much it would be worth just to see.
okay, sure.
Just to see.
Yeah.
Because what if it's like, oh, this is a rare item? It's like thousands.
Like the gold will be more useful to us now
Exactly.
than saving it in case. Because also I could water walk.
Yeah.
Or at least
That's swim
660 gold
fast.
pieces.
What?
I swim fast.
All right, we're at the arcade shop.
Yeah.
We walk in because the shop and it's probably open.
Just to see there's.
Why are you knocking on the door? The door is
You're
open.
seeing there's a drow woman sitting like behind.
Knocking on the door.
There's a drow woman like sitting behind the counter, just like looks up and.
Can we come inside?
I go in.
Are you busy?
I don't wait. I go in.
I'm sorry, is the door locked?
No, I just.
I try to open it. Like,
He just jiggles the
it is
handle.
locked. It's hanging open, but I mean it is locked.
No, I'm just respectful.
We should
that's all.
go.
I guess it's okay.
Hello, how can I help
My
you?
Lizzie titty.
Hello, we are the Starlight Battalion.
What is your name?
Oh, hold on, I just switched my tabs.
and
GB.
Spell that for me.
Gebee.
B-E-E?
It's like heebie-jeebies.
G-B.
What do you do, GB?
A-G-B?
Hey, like,
Pick a lick basket.
Okay. What did you? Did you really for something?
What? Hello, Miss
Yeah,
GB.
just to see what other
I-
scrolls that you might have.
Was simply curious of what a boat that could be folded up and turned into other boats, how much one could get for selling such an item.
This one.
Oh, may I? She takes it and you see as she studies it. You see she examines and her eyes kind of flash a little
Should I
bit.
say the word?
Oh.
And she goes, "Oh, wow. Well, certainly, if you wish to part with this, I'd be very interested in buying this from you."
How much? What's that kind of something like that worth?
Well, it depends. Do you have the code words for it?
Yes, they are. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, we know them, but I'd rather not say them because.
Understandable. Very much appreciated.
Word is.
Let's double check. I could probably sell. Be willing to offer her some, maybe 5,000 gold pieces.
Sell the damn. Sell it.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Well, I also want to look. What kind of things does she have in the
What
shop?
do you have? Maybe we could
What,
barter with
that's a lot. You want it?
that's a lot, but I also want to see what kind of stuff she has.
Yeah,
we
maybe
can
she
negotiate
has some
stuff.
cool stuff.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Yeah,
Gotta- gotta play it cool, play it cool.
we are adventurers who travel by ship. So if you have items that could be useful to us, or weapons even, things like that, we'd be interested in seeing your wares.
Where are your wares?
So if you look around, they're like all along the walls.
Oh,
She's like, are you
There's
fucking
so
blind?
many.
First, you fucking knock on my open
Oh,
door, and
because
then
you're
you fucking.
blind. That makes sense now. Okay.
Listen, buddy, there's a wall right here, okay?
can I start looking around and stuff?
Yeah, me too.
Just tap twice on the ground
yes.
if you
Rolling
need
on the random
assistance.
table to see what we're gonna
Yes, I
find
am.
in here.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, it's okay.
Look,
Yeah.
deck of many things. Hear me out.
No.
No.
I downloaded
Deck
the
of a couple things.
fucking rules.
Deck of two things.
And I
Deck
want
of like
Deck of things.
an average amount of
You
things.
gave me the idea. I will at one point make a deck of some things.
turn into Jello.
I had a book of misspells of my last campaign.
Oh God.
Instead of grease, it was geese.
I'm already jealous.
Holy crap. Okay.
Go on.
Okay. So as you take a look around the shop, it appears that she has.
Is that the hand of Vecna?
Oh no, that's the wand of Orcus.
That's the hand of Vecna.
Ah! Is that a rubber chicken?
Yes, it
How
is
much for
indeed
the
a rubber chicken.
I will say there is a rubber chicken
What the?
that is just like sitting like
Is
on
there
one of
back?
the decks.
No.
What does this one do? And I tap it.
I would not recommend
Human
that.
voice. Please.
Let me up.
It is very annoying.
I like annoying.
Just kidding.
It's up there. Grab it, Chris.
That's actually a fun little item. You squeeze it and you throw it, preferably as far away from you as you possibly can. And anyone within a certain radius, I find them about roughly 60 feet or so, become very Irritated.
Does my maid... Oh, hold on.
Throw the chicken. I'm annoyed now.
It's a great way if you need
A distraction.
a little bit, yeah. Or if you just want to spice up a party that's going really, really boring. It's fun to suddenly just see a casual cocktail party just get turned into a brawl.
I try and mage hand behind me.
Those little dragon eyes.
What?
I mage hand behind me. Does magic work in here?
Yeah.
Okay. It is invisible.
Yes,
I'm gonna
wait.
have it just press on the rubber chicken,
Alright.
and then
I need
If this enrages everyone.
everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Christopher Caldwell!
It's a rubber chicken. I'm so fucking.
Did you not hear what I
It's next to
said?
the hand of Vecna. I have to do it.
Yeah. Because somebody made bad fuck you work.
He probably doesn't sleep in the forever box. What if she fails and she just like tries to kill us?
What if one of us fail and try to kill
Wait,
each other?
saving throw. That's a check. Hold on.
Oh no, buddy.
Is
Okay,
it wisdom
That's
saving?
kind of my thought here. Because she said it turns a cocktail party into a brawl.
But I want to use the. What is it?
It was an 8.
It was an 8, so 13.
What's the DC?
I feel like real would be cheating.
You'll find out.
Oh, no.
17.
Alright, well, we'll start.
You.
So we'll start aside.
4.
19.
19.
17.
13.
Alright. Vacus, you, and the shopkeeper, as you're all standing and as she is explaining what this thing is, Wade, you unable to stop yourself.
That one, you fuck!
That's what I did.
No.
It's just, shh. It makes the most god awful sound. And as it passes through, like it's for you three is so annoying.
I should just add on with the
Vagus.
haunting.
As soon as you hear this sound, you immediately go into a rage. And you just feel this unnatural just anger. And you just want to fucking hit someone.
I want to hit you.
And as you're, and
Where's the shopkeep?
you look around and it's like, Vacus gets it. Vacus understands. These fucks though. You and Vacus, I need you guys to make attack roll against one other member of the
Can
party
I
that
cast a person
Can I
on
cast
one of them?
hypnotic pattern and tell them to look away?
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Fucking Chris!
You
Is this
don't
a surprise?
fucking
What did you think
even-
was
I
going to
meant
happen?
the one behind you in the corner!
The physical
The
one.
actual one!
Oh. I thought he was being serious in game.
That's funny.
4 on initiative.
You're a bitch.
Do we roll
I thought
attacks
you were
first or initiative?
Let's roll the initiative first. If you guys are technically gonna go first, I don't
fucking know what you're talking about. They're in character, damn it!
19.
But I won't say shit out of game.
Natural 20.
Alright, so natural 20. Alright, so Apollo.
Now's the time to steal some shit if you want.
Okay, so Apollo,
No, I
who
want to have 18.
will be next? So 18, you rolled 19, right?
19.
Okay, so it's gonna be Vagus,
I mean, look.
and then Ava. Okay, what,
I'd rather not get kicked out of 2 cities.
what'd you two roll?
6.
4.
Look, we have to salvage this. You fucking bitch. I love you. God damn it.
And you just be happy that in this campaign it's not you.
I feel my
Well,
headache
no, it very
right
much
here.
still is.
You give me headaches.
Right here. It hurts.
All right.
Press.
So at the top of before, as this happens, as this sound
No,
cuts
I
through, I would say you guys are not expecting this. So Vagus and you do get a surprise round. So
Oh,
I,
boy.
just go ahead and
Listen,
roll
we
an
gotta-
attack roll.
I'm gonna roll a d4 to see who I hit.
That's fair, but it's
I'll
gonna
be
be one of them
one.
three.
One.
How about
2,
1, 2,
3.
3, 4? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
If it's 4, I reroll.
Sounds good.
Can I do
Vagus,
the same thing?
honestly, it's really up to you guys.
Okay.
1, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's 4.
Roll again.
You. Oh.
I wouldn't have my What do you mean? I wouldn't have my weapon ready.
No, this is just going to
What,
be
it
that
would
you
be a
guys just
punch?
turn and just
Okay.
slug.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, since I use a melee weapon, it is still a dirty
Natural
20.
one.
All right, so Ava misses. So as you go to, as you hear the sound, Ava, you just look up and just, oh shit! And you manage to get out of the way as a jelly arm of you just.
Those fists are swinging hard!
I swing, but can I say because it's a natural one, I like trip on myself?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. I should hit the deck.
face plant.
Dirty 20.
All right. So
You deserve this.
so it's gonna be
You
one.
deserve to be hit.
It's gonna be 1 plus your strength
Well, he has
modifier plus
claws.
2.
He's claws.
So 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, and yeah, you do have claws. So, what's
you
your?
have a natural weapon.
No, well, the only natural weapon that actually comes up is my bite.
Oh, I thought you had a.
Claws
That's
are-
if I were to take.
Oh, gotcha.
What's it called? Fucking.
The barbarian.
Yeah, barbarian.
Okay.
So 8 points of damage.
As you get
just-
clocked across the face by Vagus.
You see as it just like gets held up by the barrier, but you see as it kind of just aberrates, but you still see him trip with it. Just okay.
Don't you get 2 attacks?
30, 20.
You did 8 points of damage.
I'm gonna shield, but it's just again.
I do be getting 2 attacks though. Oh, hold on. Would the second attack have gone to you? Yes, it would have.
Oh, it's all around Apollo.
Ava Wade, look away, and I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern.
All right. You guys make up. Was it save?
I believe so.
I make this one, I swear to God.
You made it.
17.
12? That fails, right?
You fail.
Leave it to the barbarian.
Yeah.
So not only did I miss my hit, I'm just passed out on the floor now.
It's folded.
I just start drooling.
And then it's Vagus's fucking turn.
My turn again.
Yeah, no, I guess it's your turn.
What happened to the shopkeeper? Did she fail?
No, because she rolled a 19 on the die.
Again, me? What
Yes.
the fuck?
18.
Yes, it hits.
Oh my god, you're about to go down.
No, I'm still pretty good.
You.
No.
Yeah.
What did I do?
23.
For how much damage?
Yeah.
Is it always just 5? 8?
It's 8.
With his fist.
Oh my
with his
God,
fist
okay.
make. He's raging.
All right, Ava.
I'm gonna cast Hold
is that the
Person
third
at
time?
3rd level.
Is that the 3rd time you hit me?
I'm dazed
Yeah.
already, so.
It's gonna be at the shopkeep
Okay,
and
now
at
it's actually
Vagus.
pretty weak.
Vagus, do a wisdom saving throw for the 2 of you.
Yeah, I failed.
7.
It's a DC 15 and
Yeah.
it's Hold Person and you're paralyzed for the duration.
Okay.
So they're paralyzed for 6 seconds and then they have to keep making those saves. But guys, really quick,
What do we do with them? Why did he hit you? That fucking chicken!
The fucking
How
chicken.
long is this gonna last?
Oh, did you know the chicken was gonna do this?
Is there a way we can... Hey guys,
why'd you tell me to
let's
press this
tie
chicken?
up Vagus while this lasts really quick because he's gonna punch us again.
and I grabbed some rope and Hold Person was an action. If you allow me to get my if you allow me to do like my bonus action and movement at least to like get to Wade and Apollo and like get some rope started so we can tie up Vagus's hands
You get into the magical booth.
and tie up the shopkeep's hands.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say easy enough as I'll say Vagus, just go ahead and make just 3 more saves for me. Real quick.
Wisdom saves.
Wisdom saves.
22.
Okay, well,
Okay, well,
one
after-
turn that we maybe get something started.
Okay, so say after. Oh wait, you succeed. You succeed. So,
Yeah.
which means, oh, fuck. Okay, so you start tying them up. Wait, it would be your turn next.
Hello.
Tie him up!
Sleep?
Yes.
Tie him up.
I don't know if it was
Sleep,
better just-
sleep.
How about we get out of here?
You put me to sleep. No, you could just let them run
Tie
their
me up,
course.
little
and just-
man. You gonna lock me in the building with her?
It's time for you guys to get out. No, I
I'm
was
just gonna kill some random shopkeep because you squeezed a chicken.
You literally
I love
probably
D&D.
just shot down our fucking chance of selling that boat.
We'll see. What happened?
Chickens! What's
That
the deal
chicken,
with
something's
that?
wrong with that chicken.
Someone should choke that chicken.
So what are you
What are you
doing?
doing, Wade?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a rope. I'm gonna help tie the rope.
All right. Next up at the shopkeep as she manages to break free from the paralysis, but however she's
It's at the end of her next turn.
yeah,
So,
her
and
turn
then
is
that's
after
her
Wade.
turn, and that's it.
Yeah, she
Oh,
can't do
okay.
anything. So you.
Okay.
Oh, I can do anything. Apollo.
He's about to break out because he rolled ahead.
So, can I try and tie him up still?
Yeah, you can continue the save, and I'll say for the sake of this, you managed to restrain Vagus.
I'm literally
Unless,
on
Vagus,
his
do you want
back
to
right
continue
now.
this? Okay. I would say you managed to tie them up, and it is whoever is holding on to Vagus. There's 8 seconds on the bull, and then there is a minute with Vagus.
Oh.
As you're trying to keep him restrained.
I would
and
cast
after,
Hold Person again, maybe at some
Okay.
point.
And I would say throughout the time, after about a minute, you see that the rage fades from Vagus and the shopkeep,
Drop the
and she.
Drop the Matian.
No, you can't. It's invisible.
What the fuck happened?
Why
She
did
just-
the chicken go off?
Oh, me.
I'm so sorry. I don't.
Are you okay, Wade?
Does that
I
always
was
happen?
Fine.
No, this never happened before.
Jesus Christ!
The
Oh, I'll drop him out of car. I laughed at the same time as the rage did. Yeah, the chicken did.
You take a point of inspiration for commitment to the bit.
I hate him.
What happened?
So
The chicken went off.
Why?
I don't
I
know.
don't
We don't know.
None of us saw it,
No,
No,
no.
it's
so
invisible.
we legitimately don't know.
Correct.
Thank God I'm squishy. I feel like my jaw would hurt from falling. Jesus
So
Christ.
that's
tried to
never
hit me.
happened before.
That's
Like,
never happened before.
Ah.
I'm just gonna.
Uh,
And you see, she like waves her hand. And you see as it like kind of floats up in the air a little bit.
That
And
thing
she's-
is powerful.
It's extremely
We
powerful.
need it.
no, we don't.
I
kinda
would
like
to
it.
put it in a
If
vault.
anything,
That was so good.
That
What-
was-
Think about the guards chasing us and throwing it
Yeah.
out.
for our
behind-
inconvenience, I think we should get more
No.
upon selling our boat.
You're a dick.
It was kind of inconvenient.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
I'm so
but
sorry. I
I want
have
it.
no
I want
idea
the
why that
chicken.
happens. I've never had this problem
What's more
before.
yeah. I don't know what's happening anymore.
This
I don't
I
know.
blacked
You know,
out for a
magic
second, I
items
just
this
done-
out of control.
No, I've never had that kind of problem. Sure, it was funny.
surely
But
there has to be some sort of governing body that can place restrictions upon shops and their magic items. Right?
maybe in out there, not in
It's like the
Theseus.
equivalent of, like, slipping.
Stop trying
Like,
to
we-
threaten our
We
shopkeep.
pour the water on the
Don't-
ground.
Don't negotiate, don't threaten.
So,
Don't worry.
don't make me call workers' comp.
Okay, we got through that.
But I
Can we-
kind of like the chicken.
I kind of like the
even
chicken
more
now that I
Okay,
see how
how about this?
powerful it is.
We'll take it off your hands so that way it doesn't inconvenience any of your
I
other.
don't think this is
Eating
safe
meat.
with anybody.
No, trust
No,
me, it's
trust
safe
me,
with us.
we have used it's safe with us. We know now the dangers of it, and we've seen its power.
We've seen the light of the chicken.
Okay.
So, 5,000 for the ship and the chicken.
What else? Now, what else? We never fucking got to fucking listening to
That's
fucking
right.
what the fuck she has, because the fucking chicken
Look,
went off.
I do not think I should sell this to you. I bought it as a joke from
Please
somebody.
sell it to us.
Now you're just coming off as desperate. You're
And
getting
also, I want to see
I
it.
like the chickens.
a little bit.
And it did put an effect on him.
It
He
did?
wants the chicken.
I blacked out for a minute. I thought we were still talking.
Look, we
I
had to
want to
save.
see what else
Shit.
there is, you guys. I'm getting
Can we
frustrated.
move away from the chicken
Can
for
we
a
move
moment?
on from the chicken for like a split moment and figure out what the fuck else she has?
Yes, I have some basic magical upgrades. If you're looking just to upgrade your gear, your
Listen,
your items as well.
everyone is a little flustered. Why don't we just take a beat, calm down? I leave a meat stick on the counter. Let's just take a second.
Fuck her.
Have a bite if you like. Feel free. Let's just calm
Locally
down,
sourced.
relax, and we'll get back to this. Okay? Chicken? No chicken. I say no chicken.
I say yes, chicken.
I say yes, chicken.
I'm outvoted.
I say no chicken.
Okay?
I like the chicken.
I'm outvoted. Chicken. Okay.
Moving on from chicken, what else do you have? You said magical upgrades is what, like
Like what?
gear?
I have some just basic magical enchantments. I mean, like a slight boost.
She got some +1 shit.
It gets a +1 shit. I've also got this javelin that can help alert to incoming dangers.
Ooh.
It's a little bit pricey though.
Javelin of warning?
Javelin.
He's
So-
just throwing it.
It is
That's what that is.
it is a javelin of warning, so it makes it so nothing can really sneak up on you. It will alert you and your allies to any danger.
Basically gives you spidey sense.
But in the source, in a way, I also have a couple of scrolls that I don't know if that
What kind
would.
of scrolls?
She's like so flustered.
Why don't we come back later?
No.
Why don't we come?
No, we're already here.
That's fine.
She's flustered. I don't want to.
Who cares?
She's okay.
I gave her some of my
She didn't even get punched.
I gave her some of my flask
Someone got punched?
With some
Yeah.
Yes.
alcohol that I've gotten from different bars.
You just
And
see
I
like the knuckle marks
no,
on
I
my
appreciate
cheek.
it. No, it's alright. Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
yes.
Thank you. I have a scroll of a blade ward. It's a little more basic. A scroll of comprehend duel. Find familiar. Shield of faith. This one I'm very happy about. This is a scroll of spiritual weapon. So if you're ever in the need of maybe a little bit more range, or just facing with something that just needs to get that little bit extra damage, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't learn from scrolls. So
Neither
And
can
then-
I.
Well, it'd be one-time use,
I
but
can't read.
I know. Meat stick?
So there's some +1 items, like weapons, I guess, and armor.
Yeah, like what +1 gear do you have? Or what slight magical enchantment gear do you have?
I do have. I have here. This is a +1. Studded leather.
Ooh.
That might get your attention. I also have. Here's a basically enchanted longsword. That gets your interest. I also have this. Looks like a bow.
It's just
Oh, and this one I'm very happy with. And she takes out a, you see, a beautifully crafted light hammer. This one is more than just a basic upgrade. Quite expensive to commission, but this is a +3 light hammer.
Ooh.
light hammer?
How did you
Probably like-
acquire
What's a link?
It's like a one-handed hammer that you can throw.
Oh.
What's Oh, that's really good. I mean, I don't use it. I'm just impressed. Looking at
I
that.
mean,
We could see
So-
people through here.
of everything,
Any wands?
I don't have any wands, unfortunately.
we're thinking chicken. And
Do you have any other just interesting magical items like the chicken, but not the chicken?
The chicken was kind of unique. I bought it honestly as a joke. Some people came through here and just needed a little extra coin, and they did not tell me that it did that. They just said that it just made a.
Oh, how funny.
Anyway, so
That'd be a funny
5,000 for
gag.
the
Boat.
boat of folding.
How much for the chicken?
Again, we'd be willing to take it off your hands for free. Doesn't seem like you could really keep it in your shop anymore or sell it to anyone.
Well, the damn thing, I don't know if I can sell it to you in good faith. That damn thing might be cursed.
That's fine. We have ways of dealing with curses. We wouldn't be in an arcane shop if we are not gifted in such matters.
I can tell. She kind of like looks at packets.
Unless we would be. We would need help.
I'm confused.
Is there any other items that are in my shop that might interest you?
There's no scrolls, right? Or scrolls
Just
of,
those
scrolls
few
of,
ones that she said.
counterspell?
No.
I mean,
Studded leather +1 might be helpful for you since you lost the shield.
how much is a studded leather?
That's going to set you back 1,000 gold pieces.
How much?
1,000.
1,000.
Shield.
Do you need like a longsword or anything?
I mean, I have a long. It's not magic, but
Would you want a magic +1?
That way, if we ever come across anything like the boars again.
Because your swords weren't working unless you put
Yeah.
divine smite into them.
I'm not too worried about it right now, honestly.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want any of those scrolls?
Find familiar, shield of fae.
Spirit weapon.
I think the counter spell is a big one for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, or dispel.
Okay.
I don't remember if he had dispel, but I know for sure he had counter.
Do you have any like bracers or anything?
I don't, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Ooh, that would be nice.
I think we sell the boat, and then we just take the studded leather and a chicken.
Alright, so the chicken, I need to make some money back on it. Physical pieces for the chicken?
Fine.
Yeah. Sure. So then we get
1,050.
4,000 gold. No,
No,
so we get
3,000.
3,950.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys go ahead and sell the folding boat.
I didn't expect that much.
It is a
I don't
wondrous
think
item.
anyone did.
Kind of sad.
I know, I like
Kind
the
of wanted
gold.
to use it.
I did too.
But also, I do have water walk.
And I tell her the wrong command words.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. I write them down for her.
Alright.
What did we decide for the command words again?
It was haberdashery and pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel.
Nice.
It's some solid command words, I'm not gonna lie.
Solid
Yeah.
command words.
So then we're at, how much was it? 3,950?
Yep.
You got so fucking lucky.
I thought you were telling me in game.
No, I wanted the one actually up there.
Well, we need it now, so you guys have it.
I know.
That's true.
It is a magical item again.
I'm so mad.
Back in the game. Was that a random roll?
Back in the game.
Huh?
Was that a random roll?
For the chicken?
Yeah.
I'll tell you during the break. I'll say, so with that, as gold is exchanged and items are exchanged, that's where we're going to take our break.
Fine.
It is 2 o'clock, so we're going to take a quick break. It is 2:10-ish, so we'll be back, what's that? What's 15 minutes?
225.
Thank you. We'll be back at 2:25, so see you in about 15 minutes.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Awesome.
See you soon, guys. Stall? Stall. We're stalling.
Should be good now.
Should be good.
Are we good now?
Right now?
Right meow.
Hello?
Clap
There's
test.
a delay.
I can't tell if that worked.
Can you hear us right meow?
You're gonna have to give me like 10 seconds.
Okay.
We are the
Does
now
that help?
generation.
Shut the fuck up!
Has it been 10 seconds?
Oh, okay.
Blow my brains out.
Bleh. Anyway, so a ship was sold, some money was earned, a chicken has been shown off. You now conclude your business, and you're heading over from the Mysteries of the Arcane to the Jewel's Keep.
Correct.
Correct.
And you see Yer is still sitting there, like, watching the door as you walk in.
We're back!
Very quickly.
Yeah, but we got what we needed from that shop, and then we were like, we still have some cool stuff. Can I ask how much that javelin of warning was? Like, I don't think we ever asked for the cost
That
of
was
it.
the other shop.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, before we leave, Ava would like to know the price of the
Yeah.
javelin of
I
warning.
thought
Okay,
it
as you guys are still, like,
Sorry.
doing
Yeah.
your... Yeah, it's fine. As you're still finishing your transaction. The Javelin of Warning would be about 60,000 gold pieces.
60? You said 60?
Thousand?
60,000?
We're leaving now.
Ava, hello.
I don't want it! I don't want
I
it!
can be your sugar father, but you know.
I
The
also,
javelin that goes, ah.
I also have this, if you don't mention the Javelin, I also have a sling.
A warning?
How much is the sling?
It's the 60,000.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, bye!
Good riddance.
We're back here! Hi!
Holy shit.
Okay, so the scroll was 660 gold, and then
Okay.
your flower is
300 gold.
so 960.
I would like a gilded flower worth 300 gold.
I have such flowers, yes. Is there a specific design that you would be interested in?
Nope.
Alright. He ends up giving you, it looks like a lotus petal, or like a lotus flower. It has like actually like a stem on the bottom of it.
So pretty! Oh, wow. Okay, I put him a bag. Thank you.
Alright, so go ahead and mark off the gold pieces.
300 gold.
So it'd be like 950.
Okay, I
gold
have.
pieces.
Let me write that. I have
Math.
that.
What did you say?
300 plus 650 would be
For the scroll?
I thought it was
950.
660.
660? Okay, then
No,
yeah, 960.
650 is fine.
650 is
I think it was
better.
660. I don't have it in front of me.
We'll give you 650.
We'll give you
Scroll.
650 for the scroll.
660. 'Cause now I'm pissed.
Can he
Why are you
persuade you
upset?
otherwise?
What about 50?
What if, can he persuade you otherwise?
What if no?
Roll a persuasion check.
32.
Fine, 650.
Alright.
Yes.
10
I'll
gold.
shoot for 649.
Just work our way down to 1.
649 and 99 copper.
That's a steal.
Okay.
We good? Anything else?
Okay, so it should be like 960 or 952.
We're good!
Anything else?
I don't think so,
We
no?
got armor for you, we got flour for you, scroll for you,
Meat.
and chicken. And then we're just here.
Did you want anything?
No, nothing there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I think we're good. I mean, yeah, I'm good.
I know magic items tend to be really expensive.
I mean, the longsword could be useful for you.
It's probably also 1,000.
I don't know. I don't think it's worth it right now.
And I was gonna use my spell to recharge the ward.
Okay.
Alright, do you guys have. I don't know, actually, never mind. What are we doing for the few days away from the shopkeep? What are we doing for the few days that we're here now?
Yeah, we leave the shop.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
good
so you
job.
guys
Sorry.
back on the street. That's
We
fine.
can, I don't know, we can explore, or we can just hang out,
Just hang out. Let's just
get some rest in.
Yeah?
take a couple days of rest. We've been kind of going non-stop, I feel like.
Let's explore! I love exploring! Sounds good.
So yes, as DM to party,
No, it's yeah.
I'll say, is this something where you guys actually like want to look around, or is there anything
No.
you wish to accomplish,
don't
or
think
we also
so.
could just time skip to
Time
when?
skip.
I'm cool this time.
I'm cool as time skip.
No, let's try this out. No, I'm down for
I want to
I'm
roleplay
just-
every
Yeah,
days
just
in
like-
real time.
I want to be here for 9
I was
sessions.
wondering what you were doing. I mean, we can.
I want this to be our new symbol.
Oh
We
no.
don't leave.
Just never leave
for
again.
4
Whatever it
years.
is. No, I'm down for it. I'm down.
Yeah.
That's good.
So let's just kind of, go back, and every once in a while we'll go out,
Yeah.
find some food or something.
Go back to
Explore a little bit.
Give me a general idea of what you guys do over the next. It's like 3.5 days before you're getting the call. So what do you guys do during that time?
Want to get back and just keep looking at my treasure map.
Okay.
And try and lock down some more, details.
Sure. Okay. So you end up at the end of 3 days, you have the wall is up with pictures in red.
It is
red
full on,
thread.
I have found a bunch of paper, I probably took it from Wade, and I just started putting shit up on the walls. I'm tying strings to other papers. There's nothing written on them, by the way. And
blank.
but I'm just blank page to blank page. I'm gonna be right in the middle, staring at this map. Pirate hat on. I'll just rub it for good luck every once in a while. Anytime I can't think of something, which is more often than not, I'll put another piece of paper out on the wall. I'll write west on one.
Can I help him a little bit with the mapping?
Sure. Yeah, easy enough.
Is it west?
Yeah, that's west.
Cool.
Actually, I think it's a little bit northeast.
Not west.
And I do that for a long period of time.
All right, fair enough. Let's say, Ava, do you also do the long period of time, or is this only some of your time?
No, I'm gonna do it with him. Yeah, Ava loves maps.
Yep.
Okay. I would say over the course, because you guys spent a couple of days working on this, and part of this, let's say, is going out, getting some maps, and checking with your navigator's map.
Because I had learned last one. It was northwest towards Balthazar. Was the general area.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to dial it in more.
Yeah. I also think you can look at the map. And being in the Freeloy Collective, I would say if you wished, if you want to mark off a gold piece, to purchase some additional maps.
Yep.
About 10 gold.
Can we split the party front? Just do a little bit of split and redistribution?
Why?
I give him 10 gold.
Are you guys that broke?
Yeah,
Do you
I
need
have
money?
0 gold.
How much do you want?
No, I want to get I want to split the party fund just a little bit.
that's
Keep 2,000 in there, but
I'll
then
push you
split
in.
the
Yeah.
rest among us.
You do remember. You do remember. You dumb.
I give Wade
Stop
10 gold.
playing. I am done.
It's
You
not
just want to
playing.
take 1,000 and split it amongst.
Ava,
Yeah.
you get 50 gold.
Take it.
No, we have a party fund.
Yeah, that's the point of the party fund. You keep it in one thing for big purchases.
But I was gonna just okay. Yeah, exactly what you were saying. Take 1,000 out of it and just split it among us, 250 each.
Among Us.
Among us.
Sassy Baka.
Alright.
So you gave me 50 gold.
Yes.
Wow. And you gave me 10 gold. Wow. This is not what I was hoping. I really was hoping because for me the party fund is we worked all towards it versus and then we can split up a little bit and get individual amounts from it.
I mean, if there's something that you like.
No, just so I don't have to keep asking for money every single time. So I just have.
Money. That's fine. I'll just
Whatever. It doesn't
do
matter.
this, I guess. That's it. And then I'm gonna help him out.
So say with the two of you working on it, and you're also buying some additional maps, you're able to pinpoint a little bit more locations. You think you have a really strong starting point for where this would be. So say, so when you guys start, it'll save you some time on travel to know exactly where the first step of this map is. You're fairly damn sure.
Okay.
So for the rest of you, Wade, Apollo, and Dias, what do you do over the course of about 3.5 days that you're waiting for?
I copy the spell.
All right. So you can go ahead and add counterspell to your list.
I go to the strip club.
Yeah? Okay.
I go to the strip club.
Say Ava and Apollo.
But at a different time than Apollo.
Oh, okay.
I'm leaving, she's going in.
High
Oh,
five each other. Walk better.
It's a whole scene from the Umbrella Academy when they're driving past each other. Just
I was thinking more of and now presenting the guest star, Apollo. On stage.
That's how you make an extra coin. All right.
The secret life of Apollo.
He's got breakaway pants.
Vegas in the crowd.
I visit the first time to the strip club and then I tell you about it. And then I take you to the strip club again with me the next time.
He's never been, no!
I just walks in the room and just, where's you?
You're grounded.
Very similar to when I was under the hypnotic pattern. I'm just.
These are the mating dances of the humanoids.
Humanoids.
I don't know where to look.
You just take it all in, man.
Welcome to the club,
Do I
buddy.
look away? Do I just
No.
stay locked in?
Locked in.
You paid to stare.
It was like smoking a cigar.
He was like, "Stick with me, sweet cheeks."
We paid to look, honey.
Let me look. Let me learn you something tonight.
I want to go to the strip club now with Carol. I feel like she'd be a lot of fun. No, we paid to stare.
That was Caroline that poked through.
Ava, careful, your Caroline is showing.
That makes it even better. Oh, it's a doubt.
That's so funny.
Okay.
There's just a
So
series
like this
of shops
Saturday, y'all.
kind of working on like
What do you
random
think,
stuff.
Yeah, and if you wish, you guys can also
Like, no.
explore like the rest of Free Loy if you wish. It's more like, what would you do
I
during
just
this
probably
time?
just wander.
Okay.
Let's see if he can like, learn anything.
Is there anything particular that you're looking for? Or trying to find out?
No. Let's see what he can find, and if there's anything that piques his interest, hang out for a bit.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Good. I would rather have the music.
Actually, investigation or perception, that too.
Yeah.
Never mind.
There's 20 right next to it.
Totally hurts.
It's multiple days. Can I have advantage?
Sure,
Okay.
we'll give you one more roll.
So 5.
5.
You will watch.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. There's some random lady who tries to lure me down a back alley. It's an 11.
If she promises you sex, go for it.
Haven't you learned from that one?
Nope.
All right.
All right.
We go back to Dendar. The same chick is on the corner.
Hey! Do you want to come down this dark alley? Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Do it again.
You're not gonna beat me up this time, are you?
So I guess this is okay this time.
A bad fucking lucky.
Oh shit, they brought the warehouse with them.
The warehouse beats his ass.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Warehouse.
He gets fucked up by a building.
It's like a werewolf at the warehouse.
Yeah. I'm angry.
No, the moon.
Get it?
Put things in me.
Organize me.
Guys!
Design me.
Wait, the spell transfer only takes you a few hours. Is there anything else you wish to do during the couple of days?
I would try and see if any, I don't know, you start fucking trying to find information on any of the castles.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation or perception check for me. I'll give you advantage, same as Vargas.
Damn. Alright, well, that's a lot. Yabba dabba.
Do wubba wubba dub dub.
Don't.
Amanda,
Do not.
Yes.
is there a post office here?
Yeah, maybe post office.
18.
18? Okay.
Just love how we have to ask.
Okay.
Is there a post office?
Just real quick, so Ava, do you want to, you try to send a letter?
Yeah, I'm gonna send a letter to Charles.
Okay,
And it's gonna be a few pages. I'm gonna ask for a few pages from Wade and in my my dragon scratch. Just kind of tell Charles about like everything because it's been like a month now that we've been away from Dendar. So like, just Ava's like kind of rambling on page form like.
And then there was like this big ship, and I had to do warding wind because I think we were about to be poisoned. And then there was like a
You know, like the pirates attacking, and just like,
have you ever been to the Freeloy Collective? It's a fucking honeycomb.
Okay.
Fucking honeycomb.
and so just kind of basically talking to him and being like, and at the end just being like,
Please don't worry about me, Charles. I'm safe. Everything is okay. I love you. Hopefully see you soon.
and then
Okay.
use my pay and send it off.
You're writing this out in the strip club.
I'm actually dictating it to one of the strippers because her handwriting's better than mine.
You made a lot of Did she try something for you?
No, stop what you're doing. I need you to write.
I need you.
Not
I
knock it off.
got you in a
You can
private
keep your
note for
clothes
a
on.
reason. I need you to just write this letter for me.
Because my handwriting is fucking shit.
Is it, she kind of sits down next to me. Honey, that actually happens more often than you think. What do you want me to say?
I'm in the next booth over where someone's teaching me how to read.
It's actually, the stripper club is a front for a school.
The public education system is an underground fronted by a strip club.
The strippers are.
I got my teacher's license first. And not a whole lot of kids showed up. You'd be surprised how much I use it in the strip club.
Hey, dude.
Simple math.
Okay. Sorry, that was all.
Wade.
Oh yeah, sorry.
As you're asking around, I'm assuming for a specific castle.
Yes.
Switch screens here.
Coming up with castles? What?
Secrets again, Wade.
God damn it.
It's not secrets.
God damn it, boy.
Things that I don't know
Wade,
about, which are secrets.
It was like anything that I don't know about. Is a secret.
It's a secret. I know
We
everything.
don't want secrets around here, Wade.
All right, so with an 18, that's a pretty good roll. It takes you a couple of days, kind of in between, you know, dealing with the shenanigans of your group and then kind of setting out and looking around. And you end up wandering more throughout the different sections of the Free Lloyd Collective. And at some point, having to kind of like rent a glider to kind of make your way around a little bit faster. But you think back to the last few letters that you received from her and kind of what she was researching. With an 18, asking around, you find more of that section of the Free Lloyd that specializes more in like that area of research. Iskaldina is more like engines and ships.
Right.
Hers is a little bit more specialized. And you end up in a guild hall, basically, it is a I cannot think of the word. Not the wizard's class, the other one, the
Artificer?
artificer. Thank you, artificer guild.
Sarah thinking, she said it's amazing.
And you start asking around, and you see there's a half elf that kind of like you see catches the attention as you're asking around for this name. Who'd you say you were looking for?
The castles? Any of the castles? Well, more specifically, Nini.
Are you for the Nini?
That's correct.
I'm sorry. Nini left a few months ago. She's not here anymore. She ended up picking up a job with a traveler, traveling adventurer.
Good shot. I point to the artificer that they're on.
He's been practicing.
Did she, I don't know, say anything else? Did she leave any messages behind? Anything?
I mean, not that I know of. I mean, she seems really excited about the work and the what is it? The patron that was gonna help sponsor her.
Who is the patron?
Give me that.
Grounded.
So thick.
I mean, no one really knew exactly who she was. She wasn't part of the Free Lloyd, but she was here looking for new talents, special interest in, you know, marrying the arcane with the mechanical. Elven woman. What was her name? Lorelei. That's the word, Lorelei.
Lorelei. How do you spell it?
Loralee.
Lorelei?
Fucking with me right now. You're shitting my ass.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know either. That means it's something from their
But
backstory.
I'm
And you went
confident.
without us, right?
because there's no secrets.
Yeah, there isn't.
I'm
I told you this name.
Have you?
I've said this name out loud.
Yep.
Go through all of my notes now.
Because there was two names you gave, right?
I
Yep.
said this.
You gave two names.
I did.
What?
There's two names that you gave.
When? What session?
When we're
Caroline,
giving out
give me
all
a
the
date,
secrets.
IRL.
Well, there's been two of them were
Yeah.
Sable and Gora. Those were a couple that were said.
What day? Okay, it's
Don't
okay.
know.
Keep going.
It was not the. It was the last session. I
Okay.
think is no session before that. Sorry.
Yeah.
So 13?
Andrew,
You're rounded two.
I'm not even putting it on camera.
ADH child, give me the chicken.
Because it's hard to dig through my notes. Can
ADH child, give me the chicken. Thank you.
So she's asking for your.
I was thinking and I just kind of passed over behind it. What were the two names again? I know one of them.
The two names?
Yeah.
Lorelei.
Yeah.
Let me get the spelling up for you.
Thank
I
you.
think she just gave it to us now.
I owe Laura Lee, but I forgot the two that.
Is it Laura Lee or Laura Lee?
Go ahead and keep going. I'll give this to you
Okay.
first. Laura Lee.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a big conversation when you get back.
For Laura Lee, and I guess like when I go out, like whoever wants to tag along, I Wade wouldn't care for whoever wanted to tag along.
That's his way of saying, hey,
Yeah.
someone that can be
And
I'm
don't
working
talk
with a map right
shit.
Yeah.
Don't talk shit on me.
So probably you and Ava would be, but I would say either Vagus or Apollo. You just give me a whole lot of what you're doing, so up to you.
Like I said, I would have just been wandering. So if he was going from place to place, I might have been with him.
Okay, so say Vagus if you wish, you could have been with him.
You have
Sure,
stuff to
I
do.
guess I'll be
Sure,
with
I
you.
would have tagged along.
I just went to the strip club, that's about it.
So as
Yeah, but I was the performer.
So Laura Lee,
Borigul is the other name.
Borg. Thank you.
Borigul.
How do you spell it?
Borigul.
I say again.
Borigul.
Like before.
G
UL.
U L. Sorry. Okay. So Laura Lee, what is Laura Lee all about?
well, not from the Freeloy. She was kind of a wandering researcher. She was saying, like I said before, she was trying to she worked on the mechanical augmentations, trying to improve people's physical capabilities, like almost like robotic limbs or things to help make creatures stronger and different. And she was looking for new talents to help with her research. I mean, but no one's. She didn't stick around the Freeloy. I mean, I'm sure she could have found an office here if she wanted to, but she just kind of passed through. She's been here a few times, but this is the first time she took someone with her.
This was a few months ago.
Really interesting work. I mean, honestly.
Has her brother stopped by?
No, I didn't know she had a brother.
Well, if she does return, just tell her that Wade stopped by to say hello.
Sure. I'm sorry, she always told me that she was a single child.
Then I probably got the wrong person then.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Thank you. I'm just gonna walk out.
As we were walking out, that's someone of blood relation to you.
No, we're part of the. I would say we walk to like a more private spot.
Yeah.
Part of
Who's
the
here for the ride.
part of the wolves here. She's a fable, just like me.
So is she a good wolves here or a bad wolves here?
Good. I'd like to still hope that she's still good. I haven't seen her in a while, but
I can
Sorry,
only
can
speak.
you speak up a little bit? I can't hear you.
I haven't seen her in a while.
Don't turn me on. Jesus. I can only speak from my personal experience, but your friend is most likely in danger.
You mentioned this name before.
I have.
So what's Laura Lee all about?
Well, she
And-
was correct in her term of augmentations, but she has a looser sense of the rules and laws of things.
Explain. What examples?
Well,
She doesn't have ethical restraints.
thank you, Magic Voice.
You're welcome. I'm there!
Oh, you are with us?
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks, Dad.
The last fight that I was meant to be in was against one of her
Augmentation.
creations. again, just from what I saw,
Right.
I'd be worried. I'd get into contact with them quicker than later.
That's the thing. She's a little bit hard to get a hold of at the moment. The last time I saw her, she was going to Yole, but didn't quite meet their standards for whatever reason, and ended up joining the Free Boy. So, I haven't been able to get tabs on her since.
Why not?
I assume because of Lorelei.
She's rather secretive in her work, from what I understood.
Do we have any idea of knowing where she might be?
I have no clue. She would come into my place of work when I was in the fight pits and work with my old boss.
Well, where were your fight pits at?
Do I actually know where the fight pits were?
Not really.
She's a wandering researcher, and
Well, yeah, but if she seems to frequent where the fight pits are, that's why I was saying maybe if we learned where the fight pits were, we could backtrack.
if I remember correctly, did I hear that they did go to potentially Golding at some point? I
No.
think I'm confusing with other researchers.
There were researchers from Yole, but it wasn't.
There wasn't.
really-
Yeah.
The only thing that I know, the bar I used to work at was the Tranquility. If that rings any bells for anyone or anything of the sort.
No.
The Tranquility.
Can you just remind me your friend's name for my notes?
Nini.
Nini.
Actually, Wade, go ahead and make a history check for me, but there's going to be a really high DC on this. There's a chance you might know, but...
One day when I was listening to my papa talk,
Papa!
Hello, Papa.
It's history.
Yeah.
So it's alphabetical. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The name Tranquility kind of rings a bell for you. You didn't know you knew that it was some kind of morally bankrupt fighting pit. Other than that, it was a place that when you knew it was a ship that would fly through Theseus. And that's kind of all you know about it. It's one of those things that you tend to avoid it.
Yeah.
You and your people.
Yeah.
It's really, there's nothing to benefit from being there, and the kind of people that are there are not people you'd affiliate with.
Yeah. I feel
Well, is there anything else?
that was pretty much it. Have a good time at this strip club.
That was alright.
Listen,
Oh,
there
you
was
already
this
went.
stripper that I met. Her name was Tranquility, and she was awesome.
She taught me how to raise you.
She did. She
so
wrote my
nice.
letter for me.
Her personality was just
Two amazing personalities.
Just really,
Really,
banging
really-
personalities.
Just huge personalities.
in your face personality.
Really in your face personality.
So it sounds like she's got a well-developed personality.
Yeah.
Really endowed her with personality.
I see.
She also had a huge rat.
There it is.
Yes.
There it is.
Anything else we do?
No.
I was looking at a map for 3 minutes.
On the map.
I mean, you can just do something else.
No, that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Are there,
Yeah, I'll
are-
take a guess, because based on how often you just dives into something.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's no like are there pirates here too? But they're just like not pirates like the Misty Pearl kind of type
No.
ships. Okay.
Looking around, a lot of the people here, and I'll say some, because you do have to leave the room at some point.
Yeah.
Just to go get food or
Yeah.
whatever. Looking around, there are not a lot of pirate factions here.
Okay, cool.
And I would say you can kind of get the gist of, as you're staying a couple days here and even just talking to the locals, whatever. There is while of course no official treaty by any means, this is Theseus after all, there is an understanding from all the pirate factions that you do not fuck with the Freeloys.
Got it.
That they are here because they want to be outside of the realm of like the other empires. And they have a lot of wealth and knowledge within their archives.
Yeah.
And they will use that against anyone who basically
Harms
steps on
them.
them.
Okay.
So it's a thing of just, the Freeloys don't mess with the groups, and the groups don't mess with the Freeloys.
Okay. Cool.
And so there's not a lot of pirate groups here. And even like, if you were to find pirates, you'd probably find like a few of them like close to the docks, but they're not allowed in the city because there is a definite mistrust. The people here are mainly scholars, inventors.
Cool. All right. Sounds good. I was just curious.
Okay.
Alright.
So anything else then?
Pretty much it.
So after a few days, some of you relaxing, some of you a little bit more concerning, you receive a message from a telegram runner that kind of knocks on your door, and you see it is a as you open the door, you see it is a small Kenku who just kind of like cocks his head. You see, kind of blinks a few times and just.
Hello.
He kind of. Oh, and he sees he opens his mouth. Your ship is done. Come down here and get it.
Oh, Jesus!
No, Megan, no, not the
I
little
like to
bit.
think he has a really small cigar.
He spits it out whenever he finishes talking his way.
It just comes out, just your ship's ready. Comes back in.
Thank you.
Trots back down the stairs.
Did anyone else think that was adorable?
That was.
That was
I
so
say we
cute.
adopt him.
Come
Called
back.
stickers.
Come back.
All right, let's go.
Yep, with Caldinas.
Dice die.
He looks up and just goes back to the Sudoku puzzle.
Same, man. Same.
Alright, so as you make your way back, past the meat stick stand and through the busy streets.
Are they still there? Did they not get
No, they're still there.
Health inspector?
No, they're still there.
Okay.
As you make your way back to Caldina's, you actually find her on the docks, like outside of the
Workshop.
so like you're outside the workshop, and you can see she is yelling some commands to a group of what looks to be dwarves as they are bringing your ship into the dock.
Watch the thing.
You see the smaller ship is nowhere to be seen. You see she kind of like turns as you'll approach. Let me show you the tour.
A tour. Our own ship.
This is the upstairs, this is the downstairs. So we're
This is
done.
the ship. Get on.
She looks at you, Paul. Way to steal my thunder. Fine. She goes up.
Sorry.
You can see that the
Very
cannon
cool.
that has been from the previous ship that you recognize. You can see that they have bolted in, almost looks like a rail, like from the front of the ship that goes about 6 feet on either side along the front of the railing, and you see that the whole cannon has been mounted on this to kind of slide back and forth. So it's not going to give you a complete 360 range of motion, but you have a little over 90, it's about 100 degrees, 110 degrees of in front of you. And she kind of walks up and, I would highly recommend making sure this is locked before you try doing anything. And she kind of points out like a huge like clamp that sets it in the bottom. This is not something you want just freely flying back and forth to calm a storm or something. It will break off, it will damage your ship, and it will be your fault.
Okay.
Lock the gun.
Guns locked and loaded.
Always keep the
Locked.
safety on your weapons.
Locked.
And she kind of goes and takes you down to where the engine was before, kind of like near the back of the ship. And she starts pointing out to you. You see the original engine is still there, but kind of mounted next to it is, I guess I never really saw it, but you see a much larger version than the ones that you got glimpses of from inside the box. But you see that it takes up a large section of the kind of the engine room per se, and you see that it actually is connected to your main engine. But while the main engine glows with this like blue energy that you're kind of all used to from the astro gems, this one, while still has these like kind of pulses of blue, also has this, like purple ether that kind of just, like floats inside of a glass canister. You see she kind of comes down to it and kind of looks it over to make sure everything is bolted in correctly. And you can see there's like these almost big hoses that connect your your engine to this new one. I would not recommend running your ship off of this engine all the time, but in the event that you need it, you'd have someone come down here and activate it.
How do we do that?
She kind of points out there's like a series of dials and like almost like a control panel that's kind of set into the front of it. And she points out a dial. What you need to do is, in the event that you need it, turn it up to the halfway point and wait for it to warm up. It takes roughly 30 seconds. After that, you can flip it and be ready to use. When you're ready to jump, press this button.
Hold on.
And this
Momentarily.
Yeah.
Jeez. Jump.
Oh, there it is.
So turn the dial halfway.
And wait for the engine to warm up.
Oh.
Is there no lead? Oh, here's your mic cover.
Oh, nice.
Wait.
And so, okay, after it's warmed up, then what?
You press the button and it goes.
And then you push the button and it jumps. Takes about a minute or so, in theory, before it's ready for use again.
What? How do we control where it jumps to? Or is it just forward?
It's gonna go forward.
Okay.
So wherever way your ship is facing is where you're gonna go. Recommend double checking where you at before you do the jump, otherwise you'll end up inside of an island, which won't be good for anybody.
How many feet again? Just remind me.
Roughly 500 feet. Again, it's not exactly messing with exact science here. We haven't had a chance to test it.
How many times a day?
As many times a day, but every time you do it, there's a chance that something might go wrong.
Okay.
This isn't exact, and you are the first pilot ship to have this, so I expect a report when you get back. And if you don't come back, I'm going to assume that something happened. If you get boarded by a pirate ship, you will destroy this vessel so they do not get their hands on this engine. Deal?
Sure. Okay.
I look at Magus, yeah.
Just touch the side of it. Single tear.
Deal.
Or jettison the engine, either way.
We could do that.
That's how I want you to. I like that one more. Alright.
I think that's about it.
Yeah. Any word about, like, contact Mazius or anything?
Obvious.
Ozzius?
Yeah.
The twins made contact and took some persuading, but he is bringing the ship over in our direction.
Hey, cool. That's good.
Good.
That's going to take a few weeks.
Yes.
Okay. What about the tiny ship?
Ended up, well, obviously scrapped some of it, but managed to sell it to a salvaging company.
Cool.
So, they get a ship and I'm going to get a little discount on some of their supplies, which of course will be passed on to you if I feel like it.
Yay. Cool.
Cool.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Alright.
Cool.
Well, thanks, Kalina.
Thank you, Caldina. We'll see you again, hopefully.
What? By the way, thought it might interest you after your very weird conversation a couple days ago.
Here's the next side quest.
Well, more looked into what the hell you guys did in Dendar.
Oh.
Thought it might interest you to know that whatever bounty, or not really an official bounty, ever went out, but the Oak Guard interest seems to have died down. I'm not seeing a call for your name, your ship anymore.
Any more? Oh.
Well, wait.
I wonder if Charles did something.
Oh.
Never know.
Or the Navigators Guild.
Either way, that's good.
That is good news.
So maybe we can try to return at some point, but not
I'd
soon.
say we still give it a little bit.
Let's get some more time, yeah.
Oh, I'm not itching to go back.
Let it get stew.
I'm not
Leave
itching
that
to
rug
go.
over the mess for a while.
Yeah.
We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
it's okay.
Wait till it just solidifies into the floor, then you just stop.
I'm good.
Oh, we have things to do in Theseus too, though. That's this is the main thing.
Yeah, we're happy to be exploring Theseus right now. Thank you, though, Caldina. That's good to know.
I don't know why you guys want to go back to Eldir, but you're from there, so thought I'd let you know. I don't know what you did, but
Neither do we.
I don't know.
Someone does, but
We don't know.
We
Yeah.
don't like secrets on this ship.
So,
Two.
Should we get going then?
Let's figure it. Okay.
Well, thank you, Kalina. I think we're gonna get back on the ship and get ready to probably head out soon.
To where?
Lord knows.
Do you need to know?
Well, fuck me, I guess.
I think because next we're gonna try and go to Melthazar, right?
Malthazar.
Malthazar.
I think Malthazar?
Yeah.
Any
There's some things
tips
we're-
on traveling there?
Looking into there.
Don't go there.
Oh, so
Fair.
simply just don't go.
Yeah.
Well,
Encouraging. Let's have fun.
Put government on it.
Just don't go there? Like why? Like why?
Go there and don't come back.
I don't like demons. I don't like Fae. I don't like Malzahar.
Is that just like your own bias or like
Yes, there's a lot of bias. In fact, I view it as truth.
Okay,
I prefer science and people tell me straight.
got it.
But if you want to go to Malzahar, be safe. I do not recommend accepting anything from anyone.
Makes
Fair.
sense.
No, that sounds about right.
Let's go and not make any deals or accept anything from anyone.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good plan.
Wonder if they have meat.
What?
What?
we should definitely grab some before we go, actually.
No. I don't want. Well, you guys can. Go for it.
I want to go get some more.
It was the talking like this for the entire time.
I'd like
Anything
some
to
more.
add?
Yeah.
No, I'd like some more.
Alright, cool. So, step 1, meat. Step 2, ship.
Yep.
All right.
To the meat!
Easy enough. You guys make your way back over to the.
Same amount. Drop another gold.
Yep.
Just,
Okay. He's
Once
I'm
again,
here for my weekly
all
fill.
the meat on a stick you have ready.
and you get the same amount of meat on a stick.
Hi, we called our order in. We're pick up for-
No, we on the
Baggages.
on the way to the
Baggages.
dock we told them, and then we're here for
Yeah, we're
pickup.
gonna get back. Yeah.
Did you receive the sending? We had a
Yeah.
We had a bird show up. He did just say, I'm in pain, but you know, we need to talk a couple times. We so assumed that got the order.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. You get your to-go order of meat on a stick from the Yanti street vendors.
Beautiful.
Great.
Oh god, it's so good. It's so good.
I was like not sure what to say, but I knew.
777.
I knew it would
I'm
happen.
really glad we went back for this.
Why are you talking like that?
What? What?
Never mind.
All right.
I'm just gonna store a bunch of...
Gross.
All right. When we get to the ship, I'm gonna go ahead and navigate a set a course for Malthazar.
Now, I do want to just bring up, you know, we got a treasure map. It says, I think we're going towards Melthazar. That's where the
Oh yeah,
map
this
leads.
treasure map we've been working on.
I have a pretty good starting point of where to go for it. I know it's northwest towards Melthazar. I don't know if it's in there, but I know it's that direction. And towards makes you think, you know,
It's
probably
not quite there
Exactly,
yet. It's
somewhere
like
in between.
before. It's in between.
Yep.
We're on the way.
1 through 10, we check with treasure map first.
No.
11 through 20, we go straight to Malthazar.
1 through 12.
Roll a persuasion check.
Against your persuasion check.
No. Yes, 1 through 12.
Hey.
What is it?
It's like fucking 20, I'm assuming.
It would be...
Three.
Because I'm proficient.
1 through 12. We go get treasure. No.
25.
God damn.
No.
I have advantage.
No, it doesn't work though. You rolled an 18.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
I can't see what that is from here. That looks like beneath 12. Treasure map.
It wasn't 18 first.
How prudent is it for us to check up on Malthazar and
Well, that's just kind of one
figure
of the threads that we have.
it because there's 2 people there that we want to figure out what they're about
They're not there
because
yet.
they're somehow tied into.
Two people
So-
that came from there.
One, we're looking for the drow and the, I think it was a gnome or a halfling.
Yeah.
I have it written somewhere, I just can't find it.
Yeah.
Also, we know that Damien, the red mask guy,
Is from there.
has things going
Is
on
the
there.
dice with the dice
dicey.
dicey
Dai.
Oh, sorry,
the
dai. The dai.
So those are 2 things we need to look at
Yes.
there. And we're looking for the 2 people because that's what we have from the Guildmaster of the Adventurers Guild
About
looking into, because they were also on the ship that we found.
Mm-hmm.
That was
because we're
wrecked.
looking into like why the Altorians kind of
Looking into
were
the Altorians. It's
there.
going to tell us about those worm things
Yeah,
as well.
the worms. Because we're okay.
So that's kind of
So,
like a big thread.
It's such a
across
big
it.
thing. I do actually not mind going after the treasure map.
I'm curious.
It's on the way.
I mean, it's also on the way.
I think it'll be fun.
What do you think? You're looking at him with such a look of like pity, like I'm about to tell you no.
I'm not
so
the one that told
hard.
someone to grab a chicken.
I don't know if he knows that though. I guess he could have overheard the conversation.
Meta knows. Meta knows, but what do you think, Wade?
Well, it is along the way. We can at least approach to the first step of it and then see how much the second part makes sense.
I pull up the map. So anyways, it's right over here. I think this is where we want to start. I think we're going this direction.
So you guys are going on a treasure hunt?
Wow.
Rediscuss. Well, probably.
My pirate hat is glowing right now.
So always do that.
Only when I'm excited.
Oh.
I mean, we've been on such a go. It's nice to
So you,
like a
as
family
you're
trip.
having this conversation, and as you're okay, like getting ready on the ship to head out,
take your revenge.
my computer just decides it's just not gonna work anymore.
Have your revenge.
You hit Ava.
We're gonna spike it into the.
What's
Trying to
happening?
spike it. Oh, almost. Sorry.
As you are great, getting ready on the ship, and you start pointing out the treasure map and what you think that this is going to be, you feel their presence. They're just, are we really going to look for lost buried treasure?
Yeah.
It's an actual treasure map. I can't believe you talked them into going.
My View's whole body is like kind of vibrating with excitement. Constantly undulating.
Are you peeing right now?
Oh shit. Map's upside down. Right here.
Alright, I'll start tracking your course to that spot!
Okay.
Yay.
Yes.
It's like
So.
a family trip.
Wahoo.
We're going to Disneyland.
Disneyland.
So, as with the upgraded engine on, are you okay? With the upgraded engine now installed on the dead end, with promises of more upgrades to come, but not quite installed, you now have access to the prototype engine, or
Should
whatever.
we test it out?
You have to put
No.
this baby to test, yes.
Well, I think we should test.
I think we should test it. We have to know how it works and how to do it in a real succession.
Let's at least get out of range of the Free Lloyd Collective first.
Yeah.
Just get shot down immediately.
Yeah.
We're just in the dock and just.
We did it.
Oh, we took it out now.
And you just fucking.
The meat stand, no!
So the two y'all just why? As you board your ship and start to get ready, you see that the same kind of like half-egged pods come through, and you see the same kind of field light up as the ship is pulled out of the docks, and you start to be guided out of the port. And as you are starting to bank off of like Caldina's little stretch of the Freeloy, you see she's just standing on the deck with just her arms folded, just don't fuck up.
Go, go, go!
Waving her with the meat.
You are led out of the miles and miles of tunnels out of the Freeloy Collective and into the open sky outside as the little egg shapes kind of, or the little egg things kind of like break off to the side, and you have control once again over your own ship.
Fucking flip the switch halfway.
No, not yet. Let's get a little bit further out.
You said yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Can I do it?
We do it at the same time.
What, you turn the dial, I'll press the button?
Just put your hand in his hand.
Yeah.
Are you guys?
You guys do
You
it
guys are
together.
just outside. You aren't past like, the perimeter
let's
yet.
Get more.
I also think we should get
Past
out of the perimeter.
Out of the perimeter, you dumbass fuck bitches.
Alright.
Out of the perimeter.
Ava, I've never heard you
Damn.
Language from a small being. What the fuck?
I really is. I have this chicken.
Just kidding.
So, yeah, you turn the dial, I'll press the button, or vice versa?
Sure, fuck it.
Right. As you leave the perimeter of the Freeloy territory, quote unquote, and get to the outskirts and chart a course for this first step of this treasure map, you see a grand opening of endless sky with nothing around you save for the Freeloy slowly disappearing behind you. As the dial is turned
Click that bitch halfway.
and the button is pressed, you'll just... Anyway.
Oh my god.
He's waiting.
I'm just
30
saying.
seconds.
I don't have a watch.
I think you should.
Damn,
don't have a
that's my
watch.
hand.
Well, 17.
No!
As you hit the button, you'll feel this...
Red
And
one
at first
thing,
it's strange, because you feel like the
Did we
vibration
lock the cannon?
in your feet.
I run up to the top.
The cannon is still locked from when it was done previously, but good call.
I run up to the top to try and see. I want to watch.
As you feel this, pool of energy, and you feel like the vibrations kind of in, through your feet, up your legs, kind of like when you're standing, almost like an earthquake simulator, but smaller vibrations. And it starts to almost, kind of set your skin on edge. Just that feeling in the air. As you see from as the ship, as the engine from the back of the ship begins to glow, all of you that are up on the deck and look, you see that the front of the ship begins to almost like pushing through a tidal wave, this purple shimmer that starts to appear across the front and coat along the sides. And Ava, as you see this, it is extremely familiar to you. As you feel this push, and you feel this jerk, and for a moment you have a slight out-of-body experience as you can kind of see your sense of self being pulled outside of the body and before it gets snapped violently back into place. And whatever mark that you had that in your eyes, the entire ship has now moved forward.
It worked.
I need somebody to please roll a D100 for me.
Oh shit.
Shit.
We were all in
have it.
agreement.
The ship teleports. We don't.
Fuck.
Alright, ready?
Is it wild magic or it's a percentage for breaking?
Probably percentage for breaking or something
Alright.
worse happening.
Here we go. 53.
With 3? Okay. Nothing happens. You successfully make your first jump with the ship.
Now I'm scared.
Now I'm scared.
Well, we definitely shouldn't just be using it willy-nilly.
No, when we
Do
need it.
again. No.
Again.
Listen, we'll never fly normal again.
Captain
It's only
Gordon.
jumping 500 feet at a time.
Oh, what was so special about that? I don't know. I'm just kidding.
You're just asleep the whole time.
So, to Malthazar then, well,
To
the
this
treasure
one.
map.
To the
here.
treasure map.
In the direction of month.
Yep. And we'll go towards where we've kind of pinpointed where we think the start is.
Mm-hmm, sure. And with that, as you mark your course towards the first step of this treasure map, that's where we're going to end this week's session. So,
Oh,
As
that
you take
surprised me.
as you take your ship and chart your course, the Starlight Battalion continues their journey to the next stage of whatever this adventure may take place. Excited with the new upgrades to their vessel, the promise of some buried treasure, and whatever might lie into the mystical land of Meltazar. Far away, somewhere in the endless sky, a being long forgotten raises their head and looks in a direction and smiles. this feeling. And that's for this week's episode.
What the?
What? So,
Did everyone else just see the camera pan away from us?
thank you
Why is
everyone
the
for
music
tuning
playing?
in.
You suddenly feel like not the main character?
Thank you so much for tuning in for this week. We will be airing an episode next week for
Yes.
Father's Day. So happy Father's Day next week as well, in case you remember.
I did.
Yeah.
Brian, you're not a dad yet.
Anyway, thanks so much for staying with the end. So please tune in next week to watch how this campaign is going to go from 20 to 1. 20 to 1!